On stream, Seth, I want to run Schoolie Integral and Chef Frag.
At what point is it not last?
And then after that, in round 2, we're gonna run you and Parker and Ashbread.
We gotta need a second before we start though.
What's up?
I need a second before we start though.
No, you're good. I started stream because it's already 6:30, but like we can.
Yeah. We'll be able to start in 15 minutes.
In what?
Like 15 minutes at least. It's
Oh.
Oh
no.
Yo, when do we get the guy goes bathroom thing? So he's icing people out the bathroom. We'll take like 15
Dinos, don't fall over.
This is the second week in a row. Now he's got like pro 8 on his own.
I always won't sound like
Okay, well I'll give it till 6:40 and then I'll start calling stuff off.
So we have the two stuff back there too, so
Yeah, well.
how many times did I bounce on the side beat, but I get that tight pressure? Look, I get slime frame, but I'm before the
Yeah, I started the stream.
No excuses. They should turn that down to 3 frames. In fact, make it just 1 frame.
Sure. I mean, just when I start calling matches, then I'll just sit on there until he leaves or something. Alright, yeah.
No, I don't think Epic really has ropes. I just tried it. It didn't work. Ah. Why does Chompers break? Ow. I live.
Yeah.
No,
I got
so what do you fix the box? They say one word
Yeah. Something, yeah, so I got a replacement order. So it'll be here just in time for dessert.
You know,
You hear that? I think this is Parker still.
Oh, I'm dead.
Pretty good. So, running around mostly. So, yeah, fun stuff. How about you, buddy? Yeah, I turned into a big one.
Yeah, I was like, I saw who was making it. I was like, man, I like told myself I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, I get it. And you know, it's like, it doesn't have to be here. Like, I know I come here and play games.
I like trying really hard to like beat some goals last season. This season I'm just playing for fun. Like, I'm gonna try and do way better this time.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like you have to, setting like goals for yourself like that is like, it's a double-edged sword. If you fail, then you have to be prepared to deal with that.
Yep.
It's hard.
Yo, you're not leaning back far enough.
What did they say?
You gotta go further, Ash.
You have to go further beyond.
You need to be laying full 180, just completely flat.
We're not laying down.
The thing that Brad just completely lays down fully. That's the thing he brings the whole tournament. Nice little round thing.
Dude, I love these ones.
something about the ways of the arcade. Perhaps I was too hard.
Now there are two of them.
This is ridiculous.
All right, everyone quit out of your friendlies. We're going to get started with bracket. We've got a lot of stuff to run. So off stream, I'm going to need Zora and Sleepy, Sawtooth and Variable, and then Breadstick and V-Stride. How's it looking, Zach? 90? Okay, we're almost done.
As a heads up, guys, if you want to use a Steam Deck setup for bracket, those are absolutely on the table too.
See, I play the winner of Breadstick and V-Stride. That's lame. Yeah, you guys somehow didn't play at all. Yeah, I know. I wanted a better record than Zora.
Did you say Michael?
Not yet. You're going to be on stream against Integral or waiting for
Windows was a water there.
Go ahead.
What's up, bitches? We're getting the stream set up for all you that aren't in the know. You probably are, but here I am. We are currently updating Windows.
Hell yeah!
Which means we're going to be here for a couple hours. No, I'm just kidding. It's, I think, like 95%-ish done. It's pretty close to done.
Just like before you bring the laptop, just put it in fucking airplane mode.
All right, so let's see. What's the matches we've got, by the way, chat? So we've got Schoolie versus Integral right now for round 1. We got Zora versus Sleepy, Sawtooth versus Variable Vacancy, Chef versus Fragalicious, and Breadstick versus V-Stride.
Have you tried validating the Windows files yet?
True. The winner of Schoolie and Integral plays Chompers. The winner of Chef and Frag plays Plastic Dinosaurs. And the winner of Breadstick V-Stride plays yours truly.
Grab any game played on Linux.
Quite the bracket going on. Yo, chat, I might have to play an Arcane Ditto today, so I feel instantly more upset.
Ryan, you're going to be on stream first as soon as we get this figured out. So you're going to be against Schoolie.
That makes me all the more happy. So we got a Forsburn Ditto on stream first. One of the better Dittos in the game. I don't care what people say, that's a fun Ditto.
Now, chat, if you want to click off stream, you guys are going to be on deck for stream. Chef, you're on deck for stream.
Chef's on deck for stream. You're right now, once we fix this.
Yeah, we're getting the Windows update. All best of 5.
All best of 5. Epic Gaming. Chat, we're gaming.
Alright, you're up.
Integral versus Schoolie. Ryan says on gosh.
That's not what he said.
I'm being esports.
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
It's us.
We've
This
got
is
me.
stuck on something.
Ash, we've got this loser over here. Tell the people who you are.
I don't wanna. I'll feel shame.
You'll feel shame by saying your name? That's a problem.
I know. I really got to get that sorted out, I think.
Yeah, you do.
But I don't feel shameful about saying this is Gatekeepers 167.
Let's go.
We've had
Yo,
167.
two more. Two more.
Oh, true.
Two more.
I still remember number 69. Abasi won that one.
That one was so cursed.
It was amazing.
It was great. Cursed in all the best ways,
We've
to
got
clarify.
Integral. And
We've got a pretty stacked tournament. I just gotta say, Schoolie's the 8th seed. This is a stacked tournament.
Yeah,
What the hell?
I moved seeds around a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think that's about where he would have ended up anyways, a 7 or 8.
Yeah, it'd be between him and Chef won at Castle.
I don't know what. Oh, right. Oh, there's a USB hub over there. Yeah, it's that one.
Yes.
Yep. what is it, lovers? Yeah, got it. There they are.
Hey, Schoolie, you should be player 1. That'd be really funny.
It'd also be really correct, also. That too.
Yeah, guys, how funny would it be if Schoolie picked port 1?
It'd be pretty funny, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty entertaining. I'd be entertained.
Hell yeah.
Enthused, even.
Oh, wait, do we get the raster?
Oh, I've heard, he actually did tell me he's been playing a little bit of Raster.
Same.
And,
Raster's been my most played character.
You see that? You see that guy right there?
Beautiful.
That's the new Streetwave Raster
Sign up
skin.
for Heatwave, ladies and gentlemen.
Available on the Heatwave shop.
I love how we told him that it'd be really funny if he picked port 1 and he's port 2.
Yeah. It'll change in time. We don't have a pixel art for him yet, so we're going to go with Green Raster.
Yeah, that's the closest one, probably.
It's pretty close. The face is, like, pretty close.
Schoolie. Schoolie. Switch ports. 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 You're port 1.
You're good, dude.
It's all good, man. Schoolie's struggling a little bit. It's okay. Yo, these two have similar masks. Nice.
Yeah, pretty close.
I like to judge people's mask game.
That's fair. I don't like the... I like the custom ones, but I don't like the cloth. Like, it's too hot. You know? I don't like it.
You're too hot, bitch.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah, I think by a landslide, to be honest. Okay, this works too. All right, what tag is Schoolie? Where?
I think it says heat.
Oh, based. Okay, that's based as hell.
Yeah, it's hard to see since the player split came.
Schoolie with his Bluetooth headphones.
All best of 5, by the way.
Best of 5. Oh, he almost turned stocks up to 4. That'd be so based.
Rivals with 4 stocks would be fun.
Yeah. I would say, I don't know if you remember, Edalus tweeted somewhat recently, like, give me, like, ideas for the game that could be as ambitious as you want. One of the ones I mentioned is, like, All-Star or Squad Strike if you're an Ultimate player. Ooh. And I think if we were to have, like, a Squad Strike bracket, that should be 4 stocks.
They're going to Merchant. I love them. And
nice.
that would be fun. I think we need more characters for Squad Strike, though.
Nah.
Fair enough.
Wait, what was on the Tornado, or on the Slipstream, though?
Oh, so since Streetwave Raster is a nice homage to all our classic side events, he throws a Frisbee for Windjammers.
Yo!
Yeah, it's such a good skin. Look at that shit. It's so cool.
I love, usually, like, green and, like, red, I feel like is really hard to pull off well. So, like, I'm kind of glad they, like, did this really well.
Yeah, it's hard to pull off because it comes across as Christmas colors to me every time.
That, and also it just looks tacky. Probably because of the Christmas association.
Yeah, I really like this skin, though. It's a good skin.
Yeah.
And he's got the roller skate and the jetpack. The jetpack's my favorite.
Yeah.
He just pulls out a jetpack when he's running.
Yeah.
But the Schoolie Raster is kind of cooking right now. Doing pretty well. Already took the first stock while we were talking about the beautiful, lovely skin you can buy on start.gg/Heatwave.
And you can sign up for Heatwave while you're there.
Oh, see?
Oh, yeah.
You get it.
Yeah, of course.
In fact, if you sign up before midnight Pacific time tonight, you can still get on the Legacy tee.
And get your custom badge.
Yes. They look nice. I've seen them. I've seen the work in progress. They look very good.
I have not seen them, but they're nice.
They're nice. You're right, Ash. They're very nice.
Speaking of nice, Schoolie right now is kind of like, come on, man, that transition made sense. God damn it. Anyways,
he really is looking nice.
Schoolie's like kind of just not getting killed.
That's the thing. When you have such a fast run speed, it's pretty easy to outmaneuver even pretty fast things like Cape. As long as your opponent is caught off guard by it. But finally finding the kill at the back air there.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa, the down B clap.
The hypest combo in the game outside of up tilt upper.
I like down B up B. That's my favorite Raster.
Yeah, nice.
It's so funny.
That's the Jared. Because he put a clip in one of his combo videos where it was just down special up B. It was so funny.
That's pretty good. I haven't heard that name in a while.
I haven't either.
He just waited. He knew. He's unlocking the Forsburn knowledge.
So I said we were going to have a Forsburn Ditto as our first match. I actually punked you. Get destroyed.
Yeah, I'm okay with this, though. It's,
Yeah.
Forsburn is just one of my favorite characters in general, and Raster's always interesting, because he's like, the way all the different Rasters play neutral is fun to watch.
Yeah, and Raster is one of my favorite characters, so
There you go.
Hell yeah.
It's perfect.
hell yeah. I love Raster, I hate Forsburn. Let's go.
This is so messed up.
But I love Ryan, so
Well, it makes up for it, then.
yeah, so no bias at all. Like, unironically. Listen, I'm good at hiding bias on my commentary.
Interesting ban on Abyss there.
That is... wait, this is Schoolie's ban. Never mind, yeah, that is a bizarre ban.
Yeah.
I mean, I will always say it's base for somebody to ban Endless Abyss because that stage sucks. But
Gotcha. I mean, I get it.
Sawtooth over here dropping 30 bombs.
Indeed. Sending variable to losers.
I hate Parker so much.
Me too.
He's over here making puns while I'm complimenting his gameplay.
We're going to drop kick him.
True!
Something happened.
Which match was that? Breadstick versus
I think that was V-Stride saying that.
V-Stride, they're popping off.
Apparently. Something cool must have happened. Or funny. Or both.
Yeah? That'd be an interesting upset if that happened.
It would be.
That'd be funny.
That's... It
Yes!
is available now.
Hell yeah, it is. We were talking about it. It's nice.
It's nice. It's a good skin.
Oh, that down air. That combust. Interesting.
Yeah,
Either a hard read or a missed input, one of the two.
I definitely think it was a read, because like the way Schoolie was moving, it kind of looked like he was threatening, just dashing in whenever, but Schoolie was playing it too safe. Yep, up B punish. Gonna kill at 174. Oh no, don't die to the nair.
No, die off the nair. That'd be funny. Okay, die off that. Never mind. Good deal. I like when moves kill when it'd be funny if it killed.
Raster's kind of the master of that, because like he's just so light. He just starts dying to it so much earlier than anyone else would.
Yeah. You could kill Raster at some insane percents. Listen, I purpled Raster at 60 after the hit.
Hell yeah, me
Recently
too, dude.
against FPS.
Sometimes you just hit like a nice meaty up air or something, and he's just gone.
Oh, I just hit an empowered up smash.
What's up, buddy? Okay, yeah, you're playing loser of this. And then you would be here,
Ooh,
which I don't
that was
know that one offhand.
That was really good by Schoolie, threatening down air out there.
So you got a little bit.
Windjammers, my beloved, indeed.
It's such a cool game.
Yeah.
Oh, making it back with the tornado. Integral respecting it probably a little too much. But I get it, like once the tornado starts, you're afraid to trade with it.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's also a shockingly disjointed move.
It is, right? Like it's quite big.
Well,
Even as Claren, I struggle trying to beat it out sometimes.
yeah, because it comes out faster than for your near nair, for example. It can actually contest with nair, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Whoa!
Oh, you wanted dare spike, yeah. You gotta space it a little bit better than that.
Yeah, he's looking like he's got a comfortable position here, though. Although Integral is at like 120, and we saw he was having some trouble killing earlier, so he's gonna.
See, I wanted that to be a close match, but that's too funny.
I'm happy he had the awareness, like knowing that that's something he could do. It's like a lot of Rasters, they'll go out there for the spike, right? And he's like, no, I'm gonna throw him behind me.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a good DI mix-up. Sometimes you could do like down air clap with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wave lands on the platform and just does it.
What a champ.
He just down specials just like that.
He just knew. He just knew.
He's a little too early on some of these aerials after a pop-up.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell he's still learning the character a little bit, but he's not looking bad at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the slipstream reset. Not going to find any conversions, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't
Ooh,
need
that's
conversions. He'll just convert later.
Raster's moonwalk looks so goofy.
It's really good with the roller skates. This might be the best skin ever added to the game.
It's up there for sure.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm still a huge fan of Dreamscape Forsburn.
That's my preferred Forsburn skin, so I feel you there.
Yeah, of all the like standard skins, it's definitely my
Goodbye.
Integral's Integral. Well, Integral is a Force main. Schooly's a Force main. He gives respect to the very nice counter hit downer.
Sometimes you just do it to him. It's just gonna happen occasionally.
That was almost bad DI. I like saw it deep down.
Ooh, that back jab actually, I think saving his life from an uppie.
Yeah.
Just getting small little hits in here. Integral's been struggling a little bit with the speed that Schooly's able to output in neutral.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ryan go for a little more spaced, like back airs, capes, stuff like that, like spacing moves around Raster instead of trying to like get into his face.
Yeah, you still got to be careful with that because even though like stuff like forward cape, right? Really, really good for catching people out in neutral. But Raster's still super quick with the slipstream. I mean, he can even whiff punish the cape, which is pretty impressive.
Ryan living at 180 and taking the lead because of it. Oh, he's got super clone
Oh,
out.
he's doing it.
Oh.
Sad.
Oh, that's actually something I told Integral to start doing more, is like getting smoke before he does his up B. A lot of times he would just like pull out clone and then up B, and it's like, dude, if you keep doing that over and over again.
Yeah, the smoke matters a lot because then you create additional mix-ups for yourself, and that's what Forsburn's recovery is really all about, is creating more options.
I mean, you get two mix-ups because they don't know where you are, and unless you have only like two clouds, they don't know where you are, and you get your double jump back.
Yep.
Yeah, I told him hit neutral B or neutral special, and then fast fall is really good because it allows you to give like a big stream of smoke that most characters can't just get rid of all of it immediately.
Yeah, even like Raster can clear horizontal smoke really well, but that vertical smoke is difficult for him.
Yeah, Apsa has that problem even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why it's always funny to me, like Apsa has one of the strongest edge guarding games, but she actually really struggles to edge guard Forsburn because of it.
Yeah.
We're going to game 4 now.
Game 4, indeed.
Yeah, Integral.
You had to think about that. You had to count it in your head, didn't you?
I did. You know, counting's really hard for people like me.
I'm a mathematician. Just let me know. I can help you at any
Okay,
point.
thank you. How many bands was that?
That was 3.
Oh, okay.
1,
1,
2, 3.
2, 3.
And then they picked.
Oh.
And now, because of that, we're on Aramata. I do not agree with this counter pick, but if this is what he likes, then this... Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't like it as a counter pick for Schooly.
Yeah.
If I were Ryan, I'd be okay picking this, but
I think this is a great Forsburn stage. So like,
what? 3-1 for you. Okay.
Do you have a set to report?
Yeah.
What was it?
3-1 bread. Several 3-1s here. Can you get Sleepy and Albert to play?
All right, just getting some losers matches going, chat.
Indeed, indeed. So that's all our winners round 1s.
Is it?
Yeah,
almost.
We've got one more that we're gonna stream.
Oh, that's gonna be on stream. Yeah. You're right. You're right. After that, are we gonna start from the top and go down?
We're not gonna do all of them since we have such a big bracket today, but we're gonna stream you and Bread and Zach and Parker.
Okay, so after I'm gonna commentate the next set, and then I'm gonna get off on Zora Parker to warm up.
Okay, yeah. Whatever you want to do, dude.
Anyways, regardless of what I'm doing, right now Ryan has the lead.
He does. He's you can see the adaptation. He's dealing with the Raster neutral a lot better.
Yeah.
Not just getting run and gunned anymore.
Yeah. Raster's not getting those drive-bys, you know.
Yeah, and that's the oh no.
Oh, that DI is unfortunate. Now here's the question: if Integral wins this game, are we gonna see the Ditto?
No, I feel like I know. I mean, I guess we might if he wants to, but
it's one of those things that if you've already committed this hard, one thing that can happen is even if it's your main, it's just not warmed up enough, and you just end up like, and maybe sometimes even like you are warmed up enough to try it, but like it gets in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's such different characters too.
Yeah, very. Like the inputs are not even close to the same.
Yeah. And I know Schooly said he's just trying to have some fun. He's a little tired today. And
Same.
he's been trying to pick up Raster anyways, so like I feel like we'll just see the Raster. Honestly.
Back air killing off the side.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's one of those moves that can really surprise you. Matthew, are you here yet? He's not walking through the door. I'm scared.
I love that down smash.
Uh-oh.
All right, we got a game 5.
Those horizontal blast zones really paying off for the opponent on that counter pick.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a new chicken place that opened up, and Dino said, all right, we're just going to have 3-0s if we want to go there today. And
Yeah.
Integral's the one that suggested the new chicken place. And he's like, nah, fuck no, I'm taking him to game 5, and I'm still getting chicken.
Dude, I looked up their website. That chicken looks so good.
It probably does.
What's up, buddy?
We are waiting for a bit.
Yeah.
Because after this, Chef and Frag are going to play, and then Zora and Sawtooth, and then we're on.
Yeah, so you're on in 2 sets. Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't we be? We haven't played in like a year, dude.
There's a lot of people. We would definitely go out of our way to put you guys on, though.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Treetop. This I agree with a little more. This is another stage that I think both the characters like a lot, but you can push the Forsburn off stage a lot easier here and don't quite have to worry about dying off the side really early anymore.
Yeah, so Cake mentioned something about this stage in this matchup once. I think he said that if the Raster is aggressive, this is a good stage for him, but if he's more defensive, then it's not.
Yeah.
It might have been the opposite. I don't remember which one he said. If it's what I said, then I agree.
In general, I like it just because, Raster can exist off the stage for so long. Like, if he's camping you out, he doesn't care so much about not having a lot of ground space.
Yeah.
And if he is being super aggro, well, you don't have much room to escape him now, do you?
No, you don't.
So I like it. I think it's a great Raster stage.
I agree, yeah.
Uh-oh. Doesn't go for the up B. I thought we would definitely see that, but goes for the dash attack into up strong anyways. I'm going to confirm.
Classic. Yeah.
We're back to a pretty even game. They were pretty close before, but Integral definitely had the lead with some of those big back air kills.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that up air was kind of ill-advised.
Broke the slipstream. That's kind of lucky.
I think I'm starting to see some nerves from Integral.
Could be. You can see Schooly waiting for some of these plat drop approaches now.
Yeah, and it feels like kind of Integral's just throwing them out. That said, he's still going for confident punishes. He went for a pretty risky back air out there. He's like,
ooh, you've been deceptioned.
He's like, I'm out of there. Ooh, and he caught him? Good DI there.
Yeah, that was a great DI. Okay, well, can't DI that one.
Yeah. Oh, good. I thought Ryan was going to get another smoke charge to get combust there. Oh, bad DI. It's an even game, though.
It is basically dead even. It's going to be up to if Schooly can weather the storm here of these back airs flying. And if he can continue to get in neutral, get these big punishes.
Ooh, down smash? Got the 69 cancel off that.
The 69 cancel.
The
most
Fable.
important tech.
Oh, he's doing the Kyle Bear.
What's the Kyle Bear?
Cape and to wait for your roll or parry and down smash.
Oh, okay.
We also call it the every time.
I like that. I like that one a lot.
But you could call a lot of things the every time. Oh, and bad DI.
There it is. It was a reverse 3-0.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right. Congrats to Integral.
Integral, that's a pretty solid win for the boy.
His reward is fight Chompers.
Good shit. Now you get to fight Chompers. I think Ryan's down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they've gotten to play. But all right, I need Chef and Frag on stream.
Let's go, Frag. We got Chef and Frag on stream. I love these humans both a lot. They're both great.
Oh, there we go.
What's up, chat? I'm chilling.
My hair's like all over my eye.
That sounds like a skill issue to me.
I agree.
I am both here with a pretty mediocre controller and on 4.5 hours of sleep. It's gonna be great today.
Nice.
I'm gonna pop off today.
I think he was playing the Lover's skin.
What's nice is that now that I got my CPAP machine finally because I have sleep apnea, and it's really high tech.
That'll make a big difference.
It's really high tech, and like I'm not used to it yet, so I'm not getting good night's sleep yet. But like it's really high tech, and it has an app that connects to it via Bluetooth. It has a touchscreen on the machine itself, and it shows me like stats on how my sleep went. It's crazy, and I get to see exactly how many hours of sleep I got. It's crazy.
And we get to see exactly how many months that Kevin has been subscribed to Arizona Rivals.
32. Just like how many hours of sleep I'm gonna get tonight. Bold and brash indeed. Chef is laughing at something.
Brash belongs in the trash.
Bold, brash, and belongs in the trash. What's his name? Ash.
Oh God. Chef got so big. It's a big boy.
Wait, what's going on? I didn't see it.
Zach was messing with the camera.
Oh.
All right, we've got Chef Reverse Frag. I can't remember what maple skin he uses.
Yeah, we got Chef Free versus Frag Free.
You are behind Frag? That's you. Oh, it's they have the gamer chair again.
The gamer chair.
I hate that shit.
You could just stand. You could H-box it.
Yeah, you can just swap it if it's a yeah. All right.
Chef doesn't mind.
There we go.
All right, so we're gonna have Maple versus Zetterburn.
Assumedly Zetterburn. I remember he used to play Rano a little bit back in the day.
Yep, for sure. He played some Rano against some people, ignoring my hiccup.
There we go. I'm excited to see this one because like we saw Chef have a fairly close match with Schoolie at Craig's the other day.
Yep, in which Chef ended up coming out on top.
Yeah, and also very close with Sigmund too.
Which he did not come out on top.
He did not.
Twice in a row. Sigmund is good at that matchup.
Yeah, definitely gets to play it.
Jules, it might not happen. It could, but it might not.
Oh, that's right. He uses Shine Zetterburn. How could I forget? Jeffrey, you're player one.
Jeffrey's moving over to player one eventually.
Yeah, you can use the arrows. There's all this new technology since you left us.
I cry. Yeah, it happens.
There we go.
That's not Abyss, that's purple. That's the purple skin, not the Abyss skin.
Oh, I guess you're right. It doesn't have the little 10 thing.
I mean, I don't think anyone would even remotely notice, but...
Do we have a... No, that is the Abyss skin. I don't think she has a purple.
I didn't see the Abyss logo on the thing. Maybe I'm just stupid.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, it doesn't have an Abyss logo anywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and that looks like
Our
that
purple
one.
icon is like pink. You see that? That's kind of weird.
That's Curse. That looks so dumb. Dan, fix your game.
Fix the game.
Ash, hop on Risk of Rain. Jules, shut the hell up.
There we go. We're banning stages.
Jules, when I get home, I'll sure to not play with you. Because I don't want to download the game again.
Why'd you undownload it?
Because I don't have much room on my hard drive.
Ah, okay.
I have like 10 gigs left, and that's after cleaning it.
Yeah, I've lived that life.
It's living on borrowed time. Dinos is patiently waiting for them to start the match so he can press the best of 5 button.
I love pressing this button. It's so satisfying.
You look so intrigued on like hitting the button.
I am. I'm also so intrigued about where they're going to start, which is Merchant because they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Ash hop on Stardew Valley down. Pokey. When I get home, hit me up.
Ash hop on pop.
True. Yo, Chompers is in the building.
Oh, he's finally here.
Chomposaurus Rex is in the venue, in the building?
Matthew Sandoval. Hi, buddy. I need you to play Integral as soon as possible.
Noah Brown doxing people on stream.
So true. Ash.
Nobody knows my... Dude, okay, this is a fun fact. When I was a Melee and PM player, everyone called me by my name. In this scene, everyone calls me by my tag. It's so weird.
Yeah, I know too many Jacobs.
That's fair. I know your mom's real name, Refrain. I actually don't, but... So both of these players have taken quick stocks. 1 minute has not passed yet, and there is 2 stocks taken.
Yeah, they're two very high octane players, that's for sure.
I mean 2 high octane characters.
Yeah, I mean it fits. The shoe fits. Like we've seen, Frag definitely goes for a lot of these wrap confirms, and we see some up airs off the top too. What we see from Chef all the time, what we've always seen from this man, is just the soul crushing reads that he'll go for.
Yeah.
He'll throw out like 3 up strongs, but the third one ruins you.
Hold on, what are these emotes? What is these? God, this DPI is just
Dead.
laser. Oh, these are
That's true. I do know where both your girlfriends live.
That's hilarious. I was
excuse
literally
me.
about to type my emote in the chat, but then I forgot this is on AZ Rivals' account, not mine, and I'm too lazy to grab my phone.
Understandable.
My emotes are fire. Speaking of fire, Maple's on fire.
Maple is on fire. Maple's also down a full stock.
Yeah.
Um,
I hate that my transitions are making sense today.
You're just too on top of it, even if you don't want to be.
Yeah, my transitions are supposed to not make sense. I was about to say, speaking of not sense, we have Maple, but that not making sense, we have Maple, but that would make sense. So
It's another. See, you're too subconsciously correct today. You can't help it.
I'm always subconsciously correct, even when I'm wrong. Show me the money.
Chef took that one pretty convincingly. He was at pretty high percent. Frag struggling to kill a little bit.
Yeah, we actually managed to say absolutely fuck all about that game.
Yeah, to be fair, they didn't give us much time to screw around because that game went pretty quick.
True.
Headed to Forest Floor. I think this is a fine enough counter pick. Pretty neutral on the pick, honestly.
Yeah, I think both characters like this.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, I would have went for it, dude. I wouldn't have given a fuck.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me.
All right, Dino's dying. His paper lungs.
Yeah, same as it ever was. See? That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
those reads.
Oh, my God.
To be fair, I don't know if that was a knowledge thing about Chef or if Frag just messed up. But, like, Frag did a down air there, which would have worked in, like, any other situation, but he did it right above the platform, and Chef was charging up smash below the platform, so that didn't really do much for him.
For sure.
In fact, it got him up smash. That's what it did for him. 69%.
You brought up something that's interesting. The fact that none of these players really know who Chef is.
Yeah!
Which is wild to like people like you and me.
Yeah, because we've been around for 2 millennia.
Exactly. Like we know this man. We know how dangerous he could be. One of the only people in the state to ever take a set off Steven, by the way.
Yep. It's a pretty exclusive club, to be honest.
It is. There's like 5 people ever.
Has it hit double digits yet, like unironically?
No, it hasn't.
Zora just said yes.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, Zora said no. I'm gaslighting the chat right now.
As far as I know, it's you, me, Chompers, Chef, Vinny,
yes.
Danny.
I'm
not counting Mike because he doesn't go to anything.
gonna count Mike because that's funny.
All right. Well, it's still not double digits then. But yeah, that's a club of 7.
Didn't the Bossy beat SBS once?
Possibly. So maybe 8.
I think that did. Jules is pinging all the organizations.
I mean, I get it. She just saw Zetterburn kind of run a train.
Yeah, she saw war crimes, so she had to like report it to Nintendo, FBI, and POTUS.
Yeah.
You know. Ugh.
Oh no, it's because Pokey's playing P+.
Oh well, yeah. I was just gonna leave that alone. I don't want to rat on my boy Pokey.
That's understandable.
As a fellow illegal gamer.
Illegal gamer.
That could be misconstrued. We're moving on. That back air was weird. I'm surprised that didn't hit. Zetter sucks.
So true. He got nerfed, remember?
True.
Technically, I guess.
He technically kind of got nerfed.
Yeah, it happens in hockey, you know.
It happens in hockey.
So
Ooh.
far, he's just murdering the Invisible Man right now.
Interesting we didn't just see a fair right away from the tether. That's something Zora's been implementing lately, and I hate it. Tether fair is wild.
It's a great option, and it's very difficult to get out of. Especially at those higher percents, like you just get put in so much hit stun after a dash attack. You're just like, well, I don't think I can get out.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think that would have killed. It was close. So far, holding it in a little bit on everything Frag's doing, though. This is definitely a much different story than we've seen in the past two games. It's like they traded places. Oh my god.
That's a thing.
He just waits. He just knows. Pairing the shine. Good DI from Chef, though. Gonna make it back.
Astral, I agree. I think Frag is moving and or grooving.
Yeah, he's definitely looking much better this game.
That up B was funny to me. I don't know why.
I always think it's funny when it hits both hits. It doesn't always do that. I just think it's funny.
It is funny. This character's funny.
She's pretty funny.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much Lily play from Fraglish this year.
I thought little bit of bot was intentional. I'm like, are you calling one of these players a bot? That's the classic MOBA flame.
It is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because for those of you that don't know in chat, we do have two MOBA players. We have the Chad Smite player versus the Virgin League player over here. Even though I don't play Smite anymore because it takes up too much hard drive space. Dinos is a bot, I agree.
I wish I was a bot, dude. My lungs might work.
Ooh, that read!
That was a great... See, that's what I mentioned at the very start. Chef just always goes for these crazy reads. And they pay off a lot.
Yeah, I feel like if Chef was like a super top player, I would call him the S2J of Rivals. Because like it feels like he plays a lot like him. Like in similar like levels of aggression and how much they use reads.
Fair enough. I don't know enough about STJ to speak on that.
They both have amazing kill power. Because their characters have amazing kill power.
Yeah, that'll help, I guess.
Yeah.
Tower, they've played pretty neutral stages.
What if Zetter down air fair worked like Stomp needed? That'd be funny.
That'd be really funny. Dan, get on it.
That's a Chef signature, by the way. Shine wave, shine, like kind of little wave shines.
Yeah, he's really
Skarm
good.
also did that a lot back when he was playing consistently.
Skarm did fucking 60 of them is what he would do.
Yeah, he would do 60 of them and not get a confirm out of it, but it would still scare his opponent shitless.
That's all that matters. Oh, he forgot to jump.
Sheffrey did not hit the jump button when he needed to, and because of that, he is down a stock, but, I mean, one up smash will tie this up. Or one up air, or one down smash like that.
Yeah, there were definitely like 8 timelines that just sprung from him throwing out those moves.
Honestly. That's what I love about the punish game of this game, is like sometimes it's like, okay, he could do about 8 different options here. Which one are they going to pick?
Exactly.
And then they pick the 9th one. That doesn't work.
In that case, he picked the first one, where it was just run up strong, and Frag kind of forgot to get out of it.
I'd say that's the 3rd option, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the 3rd one?
Yeah, I think so.
That's fair.
Do you think that was the first option? I do.
I mean, I guess for me, it would have been first option, because I like running up and hitting the strong attack.
That's fair. I was talking about the maple up air, but that's fair, too.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of the maple strong attack, that's basically an aerial strong attack, let's be honest.
Certainly making it look strong.
Yeah. Forward air is one of those... Maple's forward air is a very interesting move, and like when you look at the stats of it, because like frame data-wise, it's actually pretty slow. But it's also huge in its spikes. It's actually shockingly disjointed if you look at the hitbox.
And the angle it spikes at is the nasty part.
Yeah, it allows you to get multiple of them
So
while
close.
also, you know, not being too risky. Speaking of risky, goes for a tether. That said, Chef could have just reacted and up smash there, maybe.
He very well could have. It would have been possible.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That was a goofy interaction. I don't like Chef backing out there. I think people are too afraid of Maple's recovery. I think like edge guarding her is not that hard. You just need to go out and hit her at ledge, you know.
Yeah, it's her mix-ups when she's coming back that I think people get really scared of, because like
Yeah.
she'll especially stalling with stuff like down B is very, very popular. Oh, I love the idea, but couldn't quite get it.
That down air hit. What the hell?
The root is fucking awesome. Uh-oh. Rolls through.
Oh, the panic
Love
parry,
this-
yeah.
Love
For
the
those of you
dash
in
dash.
chat, if you want to predict or get better at your predictability, being less predictable, try not parrying after whiffing commitments sometimes. I think it is the #1 habit in Rivals of Ether.
There we go.
And am I wrong on that? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Like, can you think of a habit that's more common in this game than whiff commitment into parry? I can't. Maybe double jumping, taking to the skies when your opponent's off the Angel platform.
Double jumping at a disadvantage, maybe.
Yeah, kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's a thing in literally every platform fighting game in existence,
It
to be
is.
fair.
Yeah, it is. All right.
All right, I'm going to get off and warm up because I might have to play an Arcane Ditto, and I want to prepare my brain.
Yes, Godspeed.
I want to
You
have
you have to go get dumber real quick so you can beat the Arcane.
I want to have a good mental health after this tournament's over, so I'm going to go prepare mentally. I will see you soon, chat.
All right, there goes Ash. I'm going to head out in a second. All right, I need Zora Sawtooth. Understandable. I'll have to hop off in a second because I need to play Chef in a minute here. Where's Parker? Zach, Parker. Okay. Alrighty.
This set has become a classic recently.
It has. We have a lot of classics in AZ. It's a good time to be alive. Tooth, Zora, Solanos.
It bothers me that that S isn't capitalized.
Yeah. There we go. We can. Okay.
Ooh, we're putting the QF.
They're all set.
Okay. I am alone. Albert, come commentate with me. I'm alone. Oh, we got Val. We're trading out the brothers on commentary. The siblings. Hello.
Hello.
I'm start.gg/heatwave.
Holy shit. Heatwave.
Heatwave. First weekend in November?
Dude, it's so soon. It's going to be hype. I'm busy riding off the high of actually taking a game up red for the first time.
I still haven't signed up for Heatwave because I'm not sure if I can go.
You fucking bastard. I forgot to grab my headphone case, huh?
That's rough.
Albert, can you do me a favor and grab my headphone case? Little blue. Yeah.
Is this one? We're going to have Sawtooth versus Zora here.
It should be on that side. That side.
We got the 4 and the 5 seed here.
No, actually, I'm a liar. It was in my coat pocket.
Oh my gosh, making Albert run around.
It wasn't on purpose. Not this time.
This one is a common match we see here.
Relatively, yeah. It's been a little bit since I've seen it personally.
I think it happens pretty often. I haven't been here in a while either, so I haven't seen it in quite a bit.
Yeah, you've been gone for a bit, huh?
I work down here on Thursdays, and if I come here, it's like I'm gone from 6 in the morning, like 6:45 in the morning
till like
12. Midnight.
Yeah, jeez.
So it's a bit of a long day if I come here. So
I feel you.
yeah. All right, merchant start. Do you think we're getting a merchant start here?
I'd hope so.
It's up to Sawtooth here. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we're getting a swamp.
No, you bastard!
He does it every time.
Oh, they're going Swampy Estuary.
This is just Sawtooth's thing. He always does this.
Yeah, he likes being a contrarian.
But
That's why
we're
he
getting
plays.
started here.
Yeah. Oh, this new patch did a lot of fuck shit with Sylvanos' side, with his seed.
Yeah, Sylvanos gets some fun stuff off of side B. Lily is much worse now.
And that's okay with me. And I think that's okay with Zora, too. He doesn't seem
Well,
too affected by it.
according to Zora, the other changes they had in beta were a lot worse. So
Oh, God.
he said this was the best option.
Right. I forgot. There's not a lot of people in beta rooting for him.
Yeah. All the other top players hate Maple. That was a great
Sheesh.
combo there. And it mixed up Satsu's DI really hard.
Yeah, but
Oh,
good character.
and just right back on it. We're back to even. Satsu's getting a quick kill with his up air.
Head a wave. That's a tricky move to actually escape out of.
Oh, nice tech. But we're seeing Zora caught in the blender right now. There's
dog's
no
just
Lily
fine.
on stage to save him.
He doesn't need it.
The dog's just feasting.
I mean, hey, dogs probably eat raccoons sometimes.
Maybe.
I mean, I've never seen it
Oh,
not happen.
That was such a tight wave land from Sawtooth there to get back on stage. Just the jab one waiting to see a reaction there.
Oh,
no.
missed the down smash.
I think
Nice.
Zora thought Sawtooth was going to get wrapped a little bit further away.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
that
it's
was
okay.
a beautiful combination.
You ever seen that one Twitter clip of the Maple just holding
Yeah,
it in?
yeah, I know that's Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you close
He,
your
ju-
eyes.
he just accepted to die there.
I
He
mean,
decided
yeah.
to DI out, didn't want to go through it again.
He was at like 130. There wasn't much.
Oh,
boy.
that was really close.
He didn't have much of an option.
One of these days, Zora's just going to go for it and send it for a kill there. And it'll be beautiful.
God will.
He has to burrow. Oh, Zora guesses wrong.
Dan has favorites, and it's neither of these characters.
There's not a force burn on the screen, right?
No, but there's a force burn in the bracket, alright.
There's two, actually.
I mean, did Schoolie play force burn?
He played Raster his full first
Yeah,
set. But
that's what I saw.
But he
I know
was
he
warming
plays
up
Split.
force burn when he was playing friendlies before, so...
Yeah. I played with him earlier today, online. It was Crag force burn for solid.
I'm rooting for Zora here. Not because he's another Maple main. Because I played the loser of this set. And I really don't want to play the Maple Ditto right now.
Fair enough.
We saw Zora take game one there. It was a pretty tight game. It wasn't really a convincingly taken game.
I don't care who wins the bracket. I just need Sawtooth to lose.
Did you bet against Parker or something?
No. Not this time.
I was going to say, we have Dinos charged up with the new patch.
Yeah, that patch did some funky shit.
We got Claren has a jab now and down special fun.
That down, I've seen so many clips. He's
Oh.
at least in the triple digits with clips
Oh,
from
I know.
that one move now.
Oh my gosh. Zora with great DI to survive that.
I thought he was about to die.
I'm really surprised that Zora let this stage go through.
Yeah, it doesn't seem super great for this matchup.
I mean, it's so certain. I feel like Maple's favorite stages are going to change a bit now, with Lily on platform
Yeah.
being worse. See, like he just lost his seat there. I think Maple's favorite stages are going to change a bit to more what Maple can do on her own.
Instead of what Lily can do for you.
Well, because there's going to be certain matchups you don't really want to use Lily too much if they have an easy way to get rid of her.
Yeah.
There we see
Because
down
it'll get
strong
rid of
killing.
Mark too.
Mhm.
Yeah, they buffed that down strong, didn't they?
It wasn't by much.
But
I think, if I remember correctly, it was a pretty minor buff.
yeah.
But you know, we can blame the patch for it killing.
Oh, I'm going to.
Oh no!
That's what I do with force burn every day. It's all the patch's fault.
Sawtooth is doing a really great job of mixing up the burrows to not get punished here.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a rough situation.
Zora makes it back, doesn't get caught in the fair blender.
But now he's back in Sylvanos' domain.
The ground.
Exactly.
Ooh, beautiful ups.
Still a pretty big percent deficit here.
And against Sylvanos, who can just rack up percent so fast.
Oh
Oh my gosh, just no response to the jab ones.
He forgot to turn on the blender.
Oh no, he put it on puree and not blend.
Oh, whoopsie. Not quite.
Barely beat out that beast dash with the down tilt, there. This is close to kill percent for Zora here. Sylvanos is a big dog, but Maple can kill really early. But this is not
Maple
looking
gets
good
out
right
of
now.
the blender, maybe.
Beautiful jab check. Gets a down special to start it out here, and
Yeah.
with the ups.
I mean, it's not too far behind. This is practically an even game.
Yeah, it is even now.
It is now. Like, exactly. Not.
Oh,
Ooh, good.
It's just good DI from Zora, not DIing in there to
Yeah.
not die.
Otherwise, he would have been exploded.
We love DI in on Beast Dash.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to be anywhere near Beast Dash.
But it's funny chomp on the seat in the air now.
I know, it is so silly and funny, but also, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Not even once. Beast Dash hurts me. Sawtooth hurts me. Sylvanos hurts me. Yeah,
Just a plant dog, pull out the flamethrower.
this is like,
I put your controller by my drink.
okay.
Ooh, Air Amanda.
You get it.
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty
Lily
good
on
pick.
platform here, I feel like is a lot safer. Because it's much more of a
Yeah.
commitment to try and clear it off. So actually, I like this stage both to limit the Sylvanos' recovery, because there's been a couple times
Ooh.
that was, they said he could live. I don't believe it, but
Maybe
been-
if he DI'd it just exactly
Yeah.
as Dan said.
there's been quite a few times that Sawtooth has been living down really low in the blast zone.
Yeah.
So I like this pick from Zora to try and limit that.
Yeah.
And he equalizes really quick here.
Sure, Sylv can probably kill you pretty early off the top, but
Did he just get like 4 F tilts in a row I saw there?
yep.
I know that's the Zora special, but like,
It hurts every time you see it.
see, I don't understand it, because it seems they always DI for another F tilt, but when I try to do it, the F tilt just whiffs.
Yeah. Ugh.
I could just be bad, but
It's okay, so am I. We can both be bad.
I just play to hang out with people, to be honest.
Honestly, that's why I come every week. It's just fun to hang out.
I still need to play League of Legends with Steven.
That sounds like an experience, alright.
Hey, back in June at the Craig's Castle, he said to play with him. And then I didn't play League for like all of June and July.
Fair enough. I haven't been to a Craig's yet. My first one's gonna be Meatwave.
Ooh, that's a
With-
pretty good one to go to.
Yeah,
Get
no.
yourself a hot dog?
Nah.
You getting a burger?
I'm going as far as I can.
I just know that tournament is stacked.
Oh no, it's fucked. That's the real major in November.
No, that's the real pre-heat wave local.
No, that's not. That's just the first major, and then Heat Wave's the cool down event. That's Frostbite.
Me waves the invitational before it. Zach just playing really
Yeah.
clean that game. We didn't really talk about it, but Zora played that really cleanly.
We got a little bit distracted.
I mean, Meatwave is
It's coming up here quick. It's only in it's like 2 weeks, something like that.
I don't know, that's closer to like 3, I think.
Yeah, true. But look, if I have to murder someone to get at one of those stakes, I've done waves.
Just somehow convince like Sparks or someone to throw.
I mean, I'll just challenge him to tic-tac-toe or like Connect 4.
Don't challenge him to strive.
No, never strive. All right, Connor.
Ooh, force
Connect
floor.
4.
Okay, now you just gotta convince Craig to seed you guys round 1.
I mean, hey, whatever that seating is, I'll just bring a Connect 4 set with me.
And just
And put it on the table. Winner moves on.
Just it just becomes why do bad things happen to good people?
No, it's not why do. Not quite yet. Oh, are you not going?
I couldn't remember who was on the list, to be honest.
I don't either.
It's only 24 people.
I only know I'm going, and that's it.
Even if you're not entered, like just show up to Craig's house with a bunch of meat. Just be like, hey, I brought extra steaks. Can I just hang out?
Can I grill some too? Oh right, the video game. That's kind of important to talk about.
Yeah, we saw Zach take a pretty early
Hell
stop.
yeah, Gatewavers. I mean, I signed up for Meatwave like day 1, so I'm fine. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. The up air is just insane.
This is gonna be such a fucked event.
Sawtooth has been keeping this really close, despite going down a stock pretty early.
Why are you trying to queue up for Omega Strikers in the AZ Rivals stat?
Let him play Omega Strikers if he wants to.
No,
okay?
I thought they were playing Jackbox.
Yo, when do we just put a little Jackbox stream up in the corner too?
I mean, hey.
That sounds
Why
like
not?
something that should happen in Meatwave.
The Jack is boxed.
Oh no.
No, that's the wheel.
I think he was expecting Lily to go away before that dash attack landed.
Mm. Yeah,
No.
you would play goalie.
I'm just waiting for FPS chess on the wheel.
Oh, who knows what's going to be on the wheel? It's going to be incredible.
I'm hoping that it makes it on there.
I think Steven's putting Ultimate Frisbee.
Just so he can win. If he rolls it.
That's the thing, it's luck of the draw.
It's,
Oh,
you
that
take,
poor Maple.
You take all the upper seeds versus all the lower seeds for round 1 and you play an Ultimate Frisbee game, and that's how you determine round 1.
He was just not. Oh, well,
Gets right
the
even.
bear kill was cool. it was.
But then down tilt up B.
And then down tilt up B.
We love us a down tilt up B. Oh my.
Speaking of
Down
down tilt,
Maple is just throwing that tail around.
ever play Super Mario 3?
No, I have not.
Genuinely?
Genuinely, I don't think I have.
Oh, shit.
I haven't played many of the Super Mario games.
That's pretty good.
I'm not a platformer guy usually. As we're playing platform
Plat
fighters.
fighter. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too big on them platforms. Oh,
It's just traditional platformer controls, don't get me. This is close.
the only platformer I can't really play is Crash Bandicoot.
3D platformers are rough.
Specifically Crash.
That too.
Like they're. Oh, let's go, Zach.
Zach takes it 3-1.
There's an Ultra Kill secret level where it's just a Crash Bandicoot level, and god damn,
Oh
was
my
that
gosh.
painful.
The DPI on this mouse.
It's too high.
Just need 4 games.
For James. Is it time for my Luzu set?
Silbombos.
I don't have to fight Sylv.
Zachary, Sawtooth, Zachary.
Nobody does that.
I was waiting for a moment that looks like it's more fun.
He's kind of press a button.
Funny crap.
Okay,
Buttons?
I think
What tier character do you think I'm playing here, man? You need to push a button to put pressure down?
did Ash Bread
There you
did
go.
Ash Bread happen already?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's very strange. It's like that one.
I see.
Okay.
Yep, you're going to be player 2. Yeah, that's just because you're on this side. Player 1's always on that side.
Okay, let me fix this then. Where did the breadstick one go?
That's a good question.
Zachary, what's the breadstick coin icon's name? Okay, someone hit X on it then. We're gonna go with purple.
Just with A and Orcane. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it was just someone hit X on it. See, now what's really funny is Parker has to play against another Maple and me.
That's fucked up. That's evil
There's
shit.
only 2 Maples in the whole bracket, and he has to play both of them.
Look at those first couple rounds of bracket was just fucked up. 3-1, 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, and then the single outlier.
Yeah, I know. Frickin' Schooly.
Come on.
Taking 2 games and then getting reverse 3-0'd.
It was a 6 set from what I saw of it.
Oh, it was a 6 set.
I was busy just
Vibing.
yeah. I got my game and I ran with it. I was done. I'm going Crag from here on out.
Ooh, playing with Nerf Nair.
It's not even that bad.
No, it wasn't. But you're getting nerfed.
It's nerfed or nothing. I mean, all they did was mess with the hitbox a little bit and
Yeah.
make it so you don't rack up damage to the fucking moon by just nairing.
I'm tempted to just play Zed or Bjorn in my loser set just because
What do you have to lose?
I'll definitely get ruined by Sawtooth, but like, I might play it game 1 just because.
It's the mind games, the intimidation factor. Because Zetterburn's on the stage and he's approaching you. That's terrifying.
It could just be an up strong.
Mew and Idakis and
Oop.
Idakis.
We got breads.
We got breads. Heads or whales?
No, it's breads or whales.
Heads or whales? I hope Orcane explodes.
I hope both the characters explode.
Yeah, Orcane. I'm just pretending that one's not there. It's for my own
What,
peace
you don't
of
like
mind.
the goat? The
No.
goat?
No, I don't. I don't like to go. Merchant port.
Merchant baby.
They messed with bubbles this patch, didn't they?
It's just, I think it's the timing with bubbles.
Yeah, so you can't just be incredibly degenerate with it. As far as I've heard, at least.
This is. Oh, they did nerf dash attack damage. I remember that.
And they increased end lag on down smash.
Oh no, I was talking about dash attack damage on Abza.
They got rid
Oh
of,
no, the up air doesn't connect.
They said they got rid of back tilt, but I don't know if I believe them.
People said that they didn't. You just have to be a lot more inside Abza to get hit by back tilt now. So it's not really generous.
It's gone in ways that matter.
Yeah. It means you can't fish for it,
yeah.
I don't think. I think the other person has to run into it.
Probably. Look, I'll take it.
The education connection has died a little bit.
Ripbacktilt.net.
Oh no.
Oh, Thunderline.
No up air.
The most electrifying character in esports. Ooh, sheesh.
I mean, old up air would have killed there too. So
Yeah. I mean, up air and period would have just killed there.
yeah. Ooh!
Yeah.
Didn't they kill at 84 after the hit?
Jesus. I mean, I'm not too surprised. Was that charged?
I don't know how charged it was, but it was definitely puddle up strong.
Yeah, I know it was puddled, but which it's not too surprising to feel.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the first time they played this season, huh?
I mean, the season like
Just
just
started
started.
last week. I don't know. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen them play.
They did say, I heard people talking in the background that they haven't played in a while, which makes sense
Yeah.
because Ash doesn't come to a ton.
He's not here too often.
Bread comes more often, but I still think it's not like every week.
It's not. It's like every other something like that.
I just know every time I show up at a weekly, Bread's here without fail.
He's here whenever you are.
Yeah.
Use your brain, Sheldon. What was the double down smash?
We just accept it.
Not a single thought between those eyes.
I was gonna say the Orcane had puddle for so long there, and
Yeah.
eventually the Absa fell off the stage. Okay.
Eventually.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
the 2 frames of end lag.
Yeah, I think it's time I open my phone and stop looking at the screen.
Oh boy.
Double or chain sound.
Double Orcane definitely does not sound.
It does not sound great.
I thought they always played against this, but I'm actually just gonna trash that game and fix it.
There sure are bubbles on my screen.
Bubbles?
I hardly know her.
I hate you.
Oh, you should. Look, I haven't been too deranged on commentary yet, alright? I haven't completely derailed it with something stupid like, which Pokemon would you eat?
Not again. Not again. That was going on last time I was here.
Yeah, which was
It's been
right
like 2
before
months.
last. Orca Hop doesn't exist, Pokey. What are you talking about?
I have no clue
Wake up, we
what
need to
could
watch
Orca Hop be?
Frostbite Top 8.
Oh no. Oh no. There's so many bubbles on the screen. There's 2 puddles, so I know neither of them are in danger of death right now.
I wish they were.
It's all so safe. There's bubbles everywhere. Even though there's not
Oh.
many bubbles. Oh, frame
Almost
7
killed.
not going to connect.
It connected, it just didn't kill.
Not going to connect for the kill. Up air going to kill there. Ash, pretty convincingly in the lead here.
Yeah, shit, I didn't even realize he was still on his first stock.
Ash is about one hit away from death now. I'm really surprised that the down strong didn't kill, to be honest. But
Yeah,
it is
there
okay.
it
Yeah,
is.
there we go.
Puddled down smash.
Little bit of bad DI always kills you.
Helps grease the wheels.
It's not like that's necessarily bad DI. That move is hard to DI, but
Mm.
oh my
Jesus
gosh,
fuck.
I can't believe that connected.
I was afraid of the sliding up.
One day we'll find it.
Are we going back to? We're staying Wales.
Oh,
Never mind, we're going back to Bread, so we can watch the
Psychological
game
game.
again.
Well, we can half watch it. I mean,
It's Penguin Zaro, right? Penguin Zaro?
no. Zaro's the black Orcane.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he uses the black skin.
Yeah, you're
That
Penguin-
looks like word vomit manifested.
No, he's using Zetter Bear Fair.
Oh god.
The poor goat.
I don't know how I feel about this pick, honestly.
The poor goat. I mean, it's really good for Absa.
It is, but
If Bread can get a combo that goes up into the air, started it all. But he struggled with that game 1, and we'll see if he's making adaptations here.
that's
but
mostly why I didn't think it was too great of a pick, especially with Orcane just being able to explode
Like
you
that.
off the top like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's
I
just...
don't know.
I don't like the whale.
I don't think anyone does.
I think the whale players like the whale.
I don't. Even then, I think it's pretty shaky on whether they like him or not. I mean, it's like how some people just really hate.
Oh no, the pineapple, too.
Yikes!
Aramanda, everybody, Aramanda.
You love to see it. I've spread my curse. Every time I play in the stage, I get pineapple. Oh,
Oh, no.
ooh,
Oh.
boy.
I was honestly expecting Ash to go for the belly flop kill too.
Yeah. It probably would have worked. Oh, my god!
gosh.
Holy shit!
Ash takes that 3-0.
God dang. God damn. Yeah. Yeah. That was
Hello?
crazy, dude. Oh no. Someone commentate in the chat so I don't have to do this. I may be an adult, but I still shouldn't be on here without supervision. Good question. Look, welcome to the club.
I don't want to play
How's the weather? Why am I on here by myself? This isn't the wave. You're right. Dino should shut up. Look, man, I'm doing my best here. Oh, wow. I'm about to get dragged away, too. It's really going to be silenced now. I don't know. Entertain yourselves. I don't work here.
It was 3-0 me. Yeah, we have too many people. I'm not willing to risk it. Alright. Off stream, I also need breadstick and schoolie. Zach. Oh, no. And then also off stream, I need integral and V-stride. We're doing it right now. I could do it too.
I believe in it.
I would love this display game. That'd be great.
Honestly, yes, me too. On this one, I'd rather have you fight Chomp and me fight Dinos, but our scene is just like always this.
That's better for both of us, to be honest.
Those bastards, they rigged it.
True.
They're in cahoots.
Gatekeepers were rigged by big top three to get them more placings. It's like Kyle Bear has a joke where he says math was created by Big Math to sell more calculators.
Calvin's really cool. I want to see him come out for live for Tucson or?
No, he's actually close to me. Him and Guillermo him and Slazer live together. They live like 5-10 minutes away from me.
That's awesome.
But they both don't have a vehicle and or well they have a vehicle but they don't have the ability to Kyle has been playing a lot of other games lately, so he's been a bit out of practice, but he's been playing since he was past, so he's very good at that.
I'm sure there's gotta be, right? Like there has to be.
Are we just running the other two sides of winners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we have a big tournament and it's 8 o'clock, I just don't think we can run any losers round 2.
That's fair, honestly. Yo, chat, this event is stacked for no good reason.
It's a great reason.
Yeah, true. I think I played pretty well that set, don't you think?
I didn't get to see it, unfortunately, because I was playing Chef, who is just as scary as I remember him.
Yeah.
Chompers.
I 3-0'd pretty hard.
Understandable.
It happens.
Well, you've definitely historically had the record on him, so.
He's beaten me, I think, 2 or 3 times lifetime, I think.
Sometimes the hardest character to get past is your own.
Orca Jello shots. Okay,
There we go.
Max Hacks. My Arcane skin is Vaporwave themed, and the original color scheme was based off the Arizona Iced Tea aesthetic. So you're actually literally onto something when you say maybe some Orca tea. Yeah, that was the original thing behind it. And then like my other color scheme, like the one that my Zetter's on, that was more based on like what you would see in like Vaporwave music videos and stuff. Maple sucks beans. Thank you, Pokey. That was a very nice chat. You've greatly contributed.
Let's go, Pokey. All right, I wonder which bear skin we're getting. That's my real question for this set.
It feels like every week. Every week he goes with something different.
He does. He likes to switch it up, which I appreciate.
I appreciate that too. But I like my skin.
Yeah, kind of same.
It's kind of become infamous with me at this point, which I really appreciate. Because the AZ scene could have just said, "Nah, we're not gonna put your skin in. Get fucked."
No, why would we do that?
I mean, custom. I can't blame people for telling me no, because like they want to. If they don't have their custom codes saved, they don't want to lose their custom codes.
That's fair.
Like they told me no at Sunny Shore, and I was like, okay, that's fair. Like,
Yeah, well, at out of state stuff, I get it.
yeah.
Catalyst.
Sawtooth was on commentary on one of my sets, or I think both of my sets, and I think he said something along the lines of, "Why isn't Ash's skin on here? Come on." And I was just like, oh boy, I wish it was.
Well, yeah, because when we're not used to you going out of state, so whenever we see you, we're like, oh yeah, he's going to be the pink and green Orcane. What do you even use if you're not out of state? I don't even remember. Or, I mean, if you are, you know what I mean.
If Ghost Orcane's in the build, then that. If not, default. I'm a default user.
I'm definitely a Lakers Orcane.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
What do you mean? It's got history behind it.
Yeah. Yes, Steph and I got really far at Overgrown with Double Arcane, and we named our team Go Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where they came from.
We beat Blue and Cool X that tournament, but they went double raster, so.
Double raster and double, holy hell.
Yeah, which, for those of you in chat, if you haven't played much doubles, double raster is a team in this game.
An astute observation.
And if you want more analysis than that, then you're not thinking hard enough about the statement I said. Zora taking a deep breath. My man.
I don't blame him. This
Has
is
been-
a hard matchup.
Yeah.
And lately, Zach has been coming pretty close.
Inch in there.
Yeah, I mean,
You could just...
oh, last time I saw these two play, it looked so good for Zach.
You can almost taste it.
Yeah, he can do it. He can definitely do it.
Yeah.
He's done it before. He'll do it again.
Yeah. The thing about, like... I was talking about this last time I was at a weekly, how there's, like, after the top 3, there's, like, 4 Gatekeeper players, which consists of roughly some order. Me, Zora, Sawtooth, Niceness. And, like, I feel like all of us, except for maybe Niceness, because they're so new here, all of us have beaten, like, most of the top 3, if not all of the top 3, like, at least a couple points. If we want to go super recent, I haven't beaten you since quarantine, but that's also because you're a bitch.
That one's true. Everyone
Yeah.
can agree with that.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of bitch, we got a Maple and an Edilus on screen.
Whoa! We've got an almost dead Edilus. That was an explosive start from Zora.
If that was like any other character, or any other character except for Crag, that would have killed.
This is what he's been working on. He's been working on his punishes so hard lately. Because Zora's always had the neutral. He's always had it. But now he's working on pushing more buttons and really making it matter when he wins those neutral interactions, and it shows. I mean,
Yeah.
like, look, Matt's already at 123, trying to recover off stage.
And Zora's punish game on himself was good because he was at 69. One thing I will say about Zora is whenever I would get hit by Zora while I'm marked, I used to never be afraid unless he put me upwards, you know, so like tether up air and air.
Yeah.
If he knocked me off stage, I'm like, okay, he's gonna try to like forward smash or try to catch me with a forward air on the way up. But then he learned how to do tether forward air, and now I hate everything.
Yeah,
So-
he's been doing a lot more tether follow-ups. He's been throwing out more smash attacks also in his punishes, which matters a lot because getting those re-wrap combos gets you so much damage. And it's a lot less risky than potentially letting your opponent recover off stage. Ooh, these icicles are so hard to get past.
You know, when it comes to Zora and using Maple smash attacks well, there is this phenomenon in this game that I call the illusion of the scrub zone. Now that sounds really weird. How it works is like usually there are moves that you think infamous like scrub spam.
Yeah.
And you kind of just think, oh, that move's not good. Because like scrub spam it, and like you think like, oh, that's the scrub zone. You know, that's like a move that's not good. You shouldn't be using that because scrubs use it and it never works for them.
Whoa, he went for the pinball wizard.
He did. And like the move isn't bad when they're doing it because the move they're choosing is bad. It's because either they're spamming it or they're picking in wrong times or both.
No,
So, like,
absolutely. I feel you, especially with options like forward strong. You see a lot of forward strong at ledge for Maples,
Yeah.
which he's using now a little more often than never, which is pretty good.
But the thing is, I think Maple Smash Attacks is the epitome of that phenomenon. Because, like, you see low-level Maples, they always are, like, fishing for that Smash Attack, you know, because it's huge.
Yeah, it really is.
And when it hits, it hits.
It's also it's what a lot of people don't realize is like the way it comes out. It can bait parries. It can catch movement really hard. Like it is a very good move, but you have to use it sparingly.
Yeah, I feel like Startup in this game was kind of, like, buffed a little bit in the sense that it can bait parries better than, like... Because in the Smash game, it's like you bait out a shield, but, like, their shield's still up. So
Yeah.
But, like, in this game, you could entirely just... That's why, in this game, literally running up and just holding charge on a Smash attack is a legitimate option.
Yeah,
And I think that's fantastic.
that's part of why I love defense in this game so much, because, like, parry is a huge commitment.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times, parry is just a read, really. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of times.
Absolutely.
And, like, obviously outside of, like, parryable things like, you know, Lily, Bubbles, like, all that, like, projectiles and stuff like that. But, like, most of the time when you get big parries, it's because you got to read. Oh, my God. No way.
No, dude.
No
Okay.
way. Okay. Score?
3-0.
Another 30 bomb.
Sawtooth's doing it to him.
He did not play against Amalo, so he cannot make the pun again.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you're not looking at me, but you know what I said. Oh, that's fair. I can't blame you. Yeah.
So while I was entering that, I guess Zach lost his first stock.
Yeah, we were talking about how good it's looked. And Game 1 looked good, but so far this game's looking not so good.
That's the thing, man. You can look as good as you want, and Chompers does not care. Because the adaptations this man is able to make in the middle of a game are absolutely insane.
Yeah. I think this stage for Maple is like, it's good, but it's not amazing, but Zora loves it. So, like, this is usually a good pick, right? But against particularly me and Chompers, I don't think it's the best pick, to be honest. I feel like both Orcane and Edelus just love this stage.
Ooh.
Okay.
That was very close to being a down air jump scare.
It was. What's funny about down air is, like, it's out for so long. It's out for so long, but you still get jump scared.
Yeah, it's just... Whoa!
Speaking of jump scare, what the hell?
Slow down, Speed Racer. There it is, tether fair.
Yeah, what I was talking about earlier, the tether fair stuff.
Exactly. He's willing to go for those tether fairs to get those follow-ups when he normally wouldn't be able to.
I'm surprised it took Maple so long to develop tether fair. It feels like something that you look at it happen, and it feels like, yeah, that looks like an obvious confirm, but I hadn't seen it until, like, kind of lately.
It's always been there. I think just
Nobody did it, it felt.
There's not that many like super top level Maples that give a lot of visibility to the character until lately,
True.
you know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nair is such a stupid move.
I love Edelus's Nair. Killing with Nair off the top, especially for purples, is one of the funniest things in the game.
He does it so consistently is the
Yeah.
thing. Like Chompers makes that happen so often. Because he just knows. He knows what to look for. He's so good at hitting you with the late one, especially.
I mean, how often does Chompers surprise you with something you never thought Edelus could do?
Literally every time I fight him, and we fought over 100 times in tournament.
I
now.
know. Dude, I feel like he's going to do something that, like, is unironically impossible one day. He's going to, like, kill off the top with up B somehow. Like,
That'd be kind of tight. I'm about it.
that is basically impossible.
Whoa, good parry. Good recognition from Zach.
Death. Yes, death.
Here we go. This is the stock lead that Zora's looking for. All right.
You spoke it. You spoke words.
My words are poison.
That's the second biggest commentator's curse I've seen lately.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Craig had one while you were at Riptide that was literally the pinnacle of commentator's curse, but that's for another time. Lily, for those of you that don't know, Lily got quite a bit of nerfs this patch. Got startup and some shit with Wrath that I don't remember.
It's true, and I've talked to Zach a little bit about the changes, and he's like, honestly, I don't think I play the kind of Maple that really even notices the changes very much. So, which is respectable. I get it. Sometimes you just don't use an option that much, or you weren't using it in the way that it got nerfed.
I feel like when that nerf affects the most is I would see like some Maples like put down a Lily while they're like in the middle of like as they pop somebody into a tech chase situation right before they're about to tech, they'll put it down because they have the time. But now they don't. But now they don't.
Yeah, for me, the thing the thing I think about a lot when I'm playing against Maple now is I can get rid of Mark much easier now.
How do you? What is the new Mark change? I forgot.
Even if she bites you, it removes the mark no matter what. Or if you like air dodge through her and she bites, basically if she bites at all, the mark gets removed.
Wow. Okay. Does that include clone?
Don't know.
Because
haven't tried that one.
Because that is very funny, but also upsetting. If that's
I feel like it would remove the mark from the clone at that point.
Maybe. I don't know. This game's weird.
Yeah, that's something to test later.
I love those wavelengths.
They're so fun.
I love this skin with armor. It looks so sick.
Ooh. Zach's got this lead. He's playing with it so nicely. He's getting a little bit antsy trying to approach now.
The thing is, Chompers is playing it safe too, but he's got the percent deficit. Like, I know it's kind of like that in theory land. Like, Chompers is the one that needs to approach because he has the percent lead, but like, there's 5 minutes on the clock.
The thing about Chompers is like especially when he has ice out, he is so scary. He knows exactly how he can commit at a moment's notice. So you're always on your toes, even if he is all the way back there. Uh-oh.
Oh no, I think Zach's getting antsy for the kill.
Here we go. Tether fair,
Yeah,
baby.
there we go. Okay.
Zach's on the board.
So Zach had a situation where he popped up Edelus onto the top platform on the left side, and he chose to up smash.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that because, first of all, up smash doesn't reach that platform, and if you short hop up B, it does. And also, short hop up B is less committal. Like,
that's fair.
I think that was just a better choice there.
To be real with you, sometimes you just forget there's a platform there.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, there's a million reasons why that mistake can be made. That's not even just. Zora knows his character. Zora didn't do up smash because like he 100% knew that was the best option. There was probably some other stuff going on in his head and made a slight error in judgment, but he won anyways, so who gives a shit?
Indeed. I think I really like Rockwall for him in this matchup, just because even though it's something that Chompers will really like his Edelus, where we see Zach always falter lately is on the edge guard, where like he starts getting pelted by icicles.
Yeah, I think what's happening is Chompers is like preemptively throwing icicles because he knows when Zora wants to go out and try to hit him. And he's preempting those icicles so that if Zora goes out at the time that he's thinking, he will get hit by the icicles.
Very, very interesting that Chompers picked this.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a bad Edelus stage, but it's not great.
I know this is a classic counter pick for Zach and probably Maple in general. But
I wouldn't know because he bans this against me.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Just you get pelted by the icicles, and it's so hard to get back as Maple against specifically icicle spam because of the way it comes at you from diagonally like that. And then at the same time, you have to make sure you're DIing every icicle out while always moving towards the stage. Otherwise, you get followed up on just like that.
Yeah.
And that's super early stock lead for Chompers. Just super gross follow-up. It's what I love him for. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was... Oh, that was clean. I like that mix-up.
Okay, making it to the wall. I love the tether, but...
Oh, no, you can't be missing. I mean, you have a stock lead, but still.
That's,
I want to add drama. You can't be missing those, Dinos.
I'm sorry, I'll never miss it again.
I was referring to you in a speech manner, not saying you can't mess those up. That would be funny. What if we just start blaming the other commentator for the players messing up?
I've definitely done that. I definitely just yell at Steven sometimes.
Yeah, I was about to say, whenever you and Steven get on commentary, I'm always surprised the new levels of degeneracy that gets reached.
Yeah.
And I respect it. I love it. Oh, I see it now. Oh, that's crazy. That's a huge change.
Oh, man.
I wonder why they did that. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with that change yet. That hit.
Yeah, he reached his little fingies up trying to grab the maple. All right, landing with fair armor, but Zach punching the landing leg. Love it, love it.
Oh, that's the classic.
Okay. Lily saving his life there, though. And you can see, once again, the mark was removed when
Yeah,
Lily bit
it
him.
happened there, too. At the end of the day, I don't think that change is that big of a deal if you consider the fact that, like, Maple does not have issues getting you marked. All of the moves that mark are extremely fast and kind of low committal. Speaking of low committal, oh god, that was terrifying.
Scary. Yeah, it was very scary. And we're close to an even game, but we're off stage with these damn icicles again. Zach sneaking back on. Fair not going to kill.
These gosh damn icicles. Oh! Okay, good DI.
He's trying so hard to get back. Gets caught by the
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he was still in hit stun from there, what Zach said, which is correct, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could have. He could
to
have.
be fair, you were at like 140.
All right, so you saw Ash and Plastic Dinos on the commentary, and now we're going to see them on the sticks.
Crazy.
3-2-U against
Integral.
Nice. Close match between those two.
It was. I believe it was that close last week, too.
I think those two are like some of our more improved players lately, so I'm not surprised that went to Game 5.
Yeah.
Both of those players have been improving a lot lately.
They have, for sure.
It's been especially noticeable with Integral. We kind of saw it a little bit today, but Integral has been making some big improvements.
This one also has been happening.
Every goddamn
recently.
week ever.
Yeah, and Valid's taking games off Parker, so it's bound to happen eventually.
It's bound to happen eventually.
Which side do you want, buddy?
I want this side.
What's up? Oh, yeah, I didn't report your score yet. 3-0 for you? Okay.
3-0 for Sheffrey.
All right. That means he's going to play the winner of Breadstick Schoolie, which, if Schoolie wins, that's a rematch from Craig's. If Bread wins, that's a rematch from the last, 3 years of Rivals.
I was so hoping you would say, if Bread wins, that's a rematch from Craig's.
Breadstick Schoolie are still playing right now. It looks like they are...
They might be in a Game 5 scenario.
Yeah, they are Game 4. Schoolie is up almost to full stock.
Yeah, chat, for those of you that don't know, we can see it.
So it's about to go to Game 5 probably.
You down to just watch this before Game 5 before we play? Well, actually, we got to stream.
Yeah, we don't have anything on stream, so we should probably play.
Right.
Which side do you want, buddy?
This side. I already told you.
Oh, did I ask already?
Yes. You
Damn.
literally asked.
There's something wrong with my brain.
Yeah. Got Dinos and Ash. Very short tags.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to play Claren. Who would have known? You're going to play Orcane, I'm assuming.
I am?
Oh, no.
No, I am.
Where's your skin?
I could switch if possible. And you know who I'm switching to if I do.
That's true. There it is. Okay. Here we go.
Red clutching it out in Game 4, by the way, for those of you that didn't see. It was actually insanely close.
removed a little bit.
Okay.
Around that
But
area.
I think that's where about Schoolie would have been anyways. Maybe switch Schoolie and Chef. That would have been like kind of a first one.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, the tournament's stacked. One of the most top-heavy regions I've seen in football. So yeah, welcome to Asia.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I got it. You don't use Rumble, right?
I do not.
I think I'm the only person in the world that uses Rumble. I need the tactile feedback.
I'm gonna tactile feedback. I'm player 2, right?
Yeah.
So is it always this side is player 2 and that's our player 1?
That's the idea, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it varies.
Except I actually have to play.
Yeah, you're good. Zachary, we have 2 losers matches that can be played right now. We have 2 matches that can be played right now. So up to you if you want to start them while I play Ash, and then we can stream after that. But I'm not playing.
What's going on, fellas? I'm gonna get Dinos and Ash. Where's Ash? Well, I'm sure he's around. But that's who we have next. Trying to show us the SK deck. Where the heck did Ash go? I actually... Yeah. Did Ash go to the restroom or something? Do you know where he went?
Hola.
Hello, hello. I don't know if he went outside or something, but... Getting some more... Ah. There he is, yeah. He's just in the bathroom. I still need to catch up on like all these character changes, dude. there's so much.
I know, I read them, but like no way I process them. And
Yeah,
like
exactly.
especially not the impact they have on my character in a match.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about have you labbed out any of the up B stuff? Cuz that seems like it maybe opens some doors.
There's a lot of changes. Recovery, it makes it a little better, of course, because it makes actionability better. Edge guarding, I think, is where it really shines. Not every time, but he's really good at covering high recoveries.
Yeah.
So there's a string that Edelus can get, even pre-patch, was like icicle and the up B, double back air, you know, stuff like that. But it wasn't the most. It was a bit tight, and it was kind of the character dependent. Like you had to get him in like a really good spot. But and it's still kind of not like a common edge guard, but it does make it easier.
That's good.
So I think this is a change that definitely will take a bit to kind of really be like, oh, okay, I can do that now, you know.
It's one of those things where it's going to take some accident for you to discover like some crazy thing, and then that's just going to be part of the game plan from there on out.
Hey, that's how I discover everything.
There you go.
The amount of things I've discovered in this game from missed inputs, oh my god. Speaking of changes, Claren counter is a wild one.
Yeah, Ash was complaining before that he and Breadstick finally learned the parry timing, only for this change to now happen like a week after. So they're never gonna learn how to deal with tech ever again.
I mean, so I think
it's still useful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As someone who plays a character who probably got impacted the most from this change, with Endless Icicles and Claren counter and all that. I think it's not so much like you can go for the parry. It's more like this is actually going to be useful in the matchup now, because you don't want Claren being able to mash counter like that and getting reversal in neutral. Like, it's better to have that ease of mind. Now, easier said than done, but it's really interesting. Because you still get invuln.
Yep.
From getting the parry, so.
Yeah. This matchup, not only like the character matchup is interesting, but also this player matchup, because Dinos usually has a pretty strong lead over this one. At least in like the most recent years, Ash has not really been able to touch him on a full set. He definitely is taking games, but not a full set in a while.
Yeah, honestly, from what I've seen, and this isn't a match that I've seen too much, Larry. Ash has given Dinos a run for his money the few times they have played. Like, they've actually had some really, really good sets.
Not without trying and not without some really close sets. It's just like in the end, it seems to always come up Dinos. And you even hear Ash talk about it too before he like goes up to games. Like he audibly sighs. I think it's partially Claren, but it's definitely got a little bit of Dinos in there too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ash had a pretty good lead there, and Dinos just got was able to bring it back and seal out the stock. And okay.
Oh man.
And so yeah, so situations like that in general with this change, I think it's probably better just to go for down B over parry sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think of it as like another alternate, like Claren Tipper side B.
Is it? So it feels very like it's active for a while. I'm assuming it's slower though. I could be wrong about that.
I don't know the startup of it offhand. It's obviously not as quick as parry, but the active window is pretty generous.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even still, like even if it's the same exact as parry, sometimes that later timing too is enough to mix up opponents. So like the fact that you can get this thing on screen that will reflect your projectiles from opponents, and then also make it so you can sometimes open it up into a huge combo string, which Claren, you know, one tipper, that's all it takes sort of thing, is so huge. I wonder if you can Dacus off of it. I feel like there's a world in which if you get it on stage and you're standing, you can Dacus off it.
Yeah, so as someone who tested this change in beta with Dinos previously, before the patch even dropped, yes.
Oh
yes,
my God.
it is.
Oh my.
And he's very comfortable with it, and he was having a grand old time.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
That's like, wow. There you go.
Yeah, if there's any like general big takeaway with the counter change, Claren's just a menace when she's edge guarding you now.
Yep.
Because if you're a character either that generally recovers with projectiles, look for that down B, or even just like a hitbox at all. Like you're like Zetterburn recovering with up B, right? It's like, well, you can't choose to just cancel the hitbox, you know.
I was going to say, it feels pretty good against Claren. Like, it might be a good option for edge guarding herself.
And I already thought that matchup was weird.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that'll be interesting to see. So Jules Vale, one of Ash's favorite stages, and I think it's a pretty good Orcane stage too, because Orcane can close the space relatively easily, and if there's anyone that loves calling out double jumps or full hops from ledge, it's Ash. And Orcane's really good at just throwing out that up air and like cheesing you at like 80 or however much percent.
Yeah.
Which,
for sure.
if you decide, wait, maybe I don't want to play that mini game with you, then there's the puddle F smash and stuff that you have to deal with. And
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but oh my God, Dinos.
Yeah, you didn't quite get the follow up there, but yeah.
For
that
a man that's
nuts.
never touched the practice in his life, he likes going for some custom combos. That's for sure.
So Ash kind of getting caught there. He definitely was actionable. I feel like he probably meant to input something, but he was
No
just kinda
puddle right
walking.
here. Okay, he gets it on stage.
Okay, just below the Claren counter over there. Yeah, that's scary.
Oh man, reverses the jab to avoid the parry.
Yeah,
Dinos is a bully.
he really is.
I'm surprised that tippered and hit it all.
Yeah.
Let's go Claren jab. Yeah, Dinos, every time I watch him play this, whenever he has a lead, he just plays super patient and waits for Ash's options. And generally, like, it's half the time I feel like he gets hit, but the other half he hits Ash. And a lot of those times, it's like when you have the lead, those trades are just like favorable. And especially because Dinos has such a good punish game and is really comfortable getting back to stage versus Ash, because Ash just doesn't bubbles, and it seems like he gets back pretty consistently. It's just like these bit for bit where both of them are clawing at each other. It just keeps feeling like it's favoring Dinos to me.
Yeah, and that last game too, I actually saw Ash is like, it looks like he's really like trying to figure out like, how do I deal with this change now? Because it really is a massive change for Claren. I saw him try to go for the parry. That was, yeah, you hate to see that, but he did try to go for the parry when Dinos parried or downbeat the bubbles earlier, but was just barely off on the timing. So you know he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
And trying to like theory craft like, okay, how do I approach this now? Because it is a big problem in terms of just problem solving, like trying to figure out how do I approach this. Oh, that was sick.
That was.
Ooh, the forward air. Stopping that up smash in its tracks.
Do you know if Ash is comfortable with the Claren up B pairing timing?
I'm not sure. This is a matchup I don't, we don't really see much.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Unless I just have bad memory, which is also very likely.
I think it's been happening more recently, but when I first started coming, I remember people were like, I haven't played, or these two were like, we haven't played each other in so long, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But I remember I've been seeing it a lot more recently. And that's, I think, partially due to Ash, like, I could be wrong, but it felt like he had a little bit of a breakout season compared to like his normal spot on PR. He's definitely always a top contender, but he was consistently either facing like you or SBS or Chompers, you, SBS or Dinos, because he was just like beating out a lot of like his normal competition. Like Satsu took a set off him, but I think it was just one set. But he was always plays pretty confidently against Breadstick, did pretty well against Zora. Like he just knocked out a lot of the contenders to get these matchups again. And I mean, got some wins too, like took a win on SBS, which is a feat that most AZ players, despite seeing him so often, can rarely say. That was, wow. I mean, to be fair, it would have just gone away in the other version, right? Like the puddle would have disappeared regardless?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have prevented puddle from even going anywhere further, but Yeah, it's a crazy change. It's real. You really have to rethink how you fight Claren now.
Yep.
Like every character, because it's like I could talk about it for days. But like you can't be, and I'm not even saying like Ash is being linear, but like Orcane is a character naturally that his neutral is very based on controlling space with these back airs, these droplets, these even side Bs sometimes to kind of mix up the tempo. But you have to be especially more ambiguous against Claren, because if you give them even an inch, you're getting down B, you're going into stun. And on a stage like that, now that I'm thinking about it, because that was one of Ash's favorite stages, right?
Yep.
Smaller one, I was saying, likes calling out the jumps on the sides, but now you have to think about how Orcane gets back to stage once he gets knocked off. Like, that's terrifying. Like, I was scared for Ash's life anytime he had to side B into stage, because you saw like almost nearly every time like Dinos is readying that down B.
Absolutely.
And so
it's so interesting too, because you take this character that's notoriously exploitable for whiff punishing, but then you also give her this really defensive tool, right? That can open up a lot of windows, and you just making it even just a little bit better, just reminding the Claren players that it's useful can just like change the way some Clarens play, and like maybe they'll start using it more, and maybe they'll take a defensive approach where they watch the player more, right? Like, I mean, Dinos, I feel like, is a player who plays his own game very well, but that doesn't mean he doesn't notice habits and tendencies when it comes to approaching. And so even just for like one game in a set, being able to switch up that style of play with a move like that is just such a powerful tool. And any little buff, especially at this high level of play, any little change you add to something, these players are going to exploit it to its highest degree.
Definitely, yeah. And hey, I think in general, because this is, many people have been saying it, this is the biggest patch that Rivals has gotten in a very long time.
Yep.
Combined with the fact that we now have 18 characters now, so even more stuff to learn.
Yep.
We're in a massive development phase now, to where it's like we read the changes, but now we're seeing like, okay, how are all these in practice? Like, you read between the lines, okay, numbers, what does this mean? Okay, this increased, this is probably better. And then I don't know, just like seeing everything in practice changes the context entirely. So yeah, I'm just excited for the rest of this weekly and what's to come. So
and that's the cool thing to me about Rivals 2 is it's not one of those games where you look at the frame data, you look at the numbers, and you're like, okay, this is the move I want to be pressing, this is what I want to be doing. You don't have these like combo routes that you're always following. A lot of it's just like about this feeling, and it's about feeling it in the game. And so as much as reading patch notes will be helpful, it's hard to get an idea until you play with that. And when you have 18 characters, or 17 if you're not including your own, to start figuring out how those minuscule changes work, it's gonna confuse some players, and it's gonna change some things for sure. Dan's keeping us on our toes until Rivals 2 comes out.
Definitely. I just realized the name off topic. The names I put in was not losers quarters. That's how much bigger this bracket is than I expected. But so okay. Yeah, sounds good. So Cold Snap, fellas. Let me tell you about Overgrown, all these Arizona majors that already happened. Try to sign up for them. Let me know how it goes. I think it'd be funny. No, but memes aside. Heatwave. Please register for Heatwave. It's going to be a blast, Daisy. It's just a good time. 3-day event. If you sign up by midnight tonight, I believe you can get your name on the shirt and even custom badges. Your tags on the badges, which I heard they look pretty sick.
There's also this really cool Raster skin. I don't know if you saw it in the first set.
Oh my god.
But I would have gotten 3 out if it wasn't for those cool roller skates. To be honest, I wasn't even playing the game. I was just trying to skate as much as possible. I was trying to skate past the Forsburn. It's so cool. I got it on my own setup. It's so fun. It's so cool. If you like Raster even a little bit, get it. If you have a friend who likes Raster, get it for them. Like, it's such a cool skin, and even if you don't like Raster, I bet you'll like Raster when you get to skate around your opponents.
Oh yeah, and speaking of that skin, I bought it. I didn't download it yet because there was a weird distribution with the first wave of codes or whatever. But
which is fixed now, I believe.
Yes, it should be. So that skin, me discovering that skin, I was freaking out because the day before the patch dropped and thus the skin was revealed, ZB added me on Twitter, completely unrelated, but he said, like, I figured out the Edelist buff that he needs or whatever, and he basically said, if Edelist charges his up B completely, you can choose to input up B again during that launch and immediately just zoom horizontally, like at like max speed.
Oh my
and
God.
I was just like, in my head I was just like, okay, ZB, regardless of if I think this is a good change, like, that sounds hilarious.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I replied again. I was just like, you know what? Give him a jetpack sprite, and I'm in. And SBS replied saying, "Does he know?" with that, that Batman meme. And I was like,
No
okay.
what?
I was like, no shot. Like, I didn't believe in the Edelist change, but I was just like, fuck, he knows something I don't.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like, all the boys are telling me, look at announcements, look at the clip, and Raster with a jetpack right there the very day after.
Yep.
I pointed out that idea. I was like, well. So yeah, sign up for Heatwave.
Yeah.
Even more reason. We could all have jetpacks with Raster if we all just went Raster Heatwave.
I'd just like to imagine SBS's smug face when he saw your tweet, just like sitting in his chair, knowing full well. Oh man.
He gets that feeling a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah. Every time someone complained about like Claire and Downby being bad, he just like secretly he knows.
Definitely. I'm gonna update this in the meantime, at least for one of the players, because they're still
So Breadstick
Yeah,
and
they're
Chef
still
have been playing for a while. I will say that. They have been having a very long set. I'm pretty sure it started not too long after the set we just watched, and it's still going. And both the players look very into it. So
Yeah, if I remember right, Zora walked over, gave us a quick update at the time. It was Game 4.
Yep.
So if they're still playing, it's Game 5.
Yep.
It's gotta be. Unless they're going for the very first timeout in Rivals history at a weekly, or Rivals event in general.
would it really be the first?
At an actual serious event. Like, yeah.
I feel like
It's
Chef could
hard.
do it. I feel like Chef could do it.
I
He
believe it.
plays enough mind games that maybe if he just goes absolutely crazy for 8 minutes, reading every approach option you do. But then you probably in the last like 30 seconds, you just like downstrong you die.
For sure.
Because at least if you get timed out, you get to talk about it after. If you get downstronged by Zetterburn, it's just another day in the business.
For sure. I'm getting curious now. I'm gonna just go take a peek and
Absolutely.
Oh no. Oh, okay. So
something
it's still going.
Yeah,
Maybe
Chef,
something unfortunate. I'll be back.
Chef just reacted very upset. Not very upset, because Chef can't get upset. But a very big reaction. I imagine some unforeseen kill or poor DI catching him off guard. This is looking very intense. I'm watching Chef's hands right now, and they are moving magically. He is playing so hard. It is 2-2. 1-1. One stock each. It's last stock each. I figured it out. Chef popping off. Looked premature though, so I think Breadstick DI'd it right. He's looking very excited, but Breadstick is bobbing and weaving, leaning back in his chair. Oh my god. I can feel the intensity. Everyone here is on their last breath. No one is willing to. Chompers' eyes are wide open. Chef with a huge pop-off and a huge win over Breadstick. Wow. Holy schmoly. Would you like to describe that? Because I was describing the players.
Sorry, I'm gonna peek the mic, inevitably. Holy crap. Absolute nail biter of a set off stream. Chef just beat Breadstick game 5. Straight up, like, oh my god. It was on Treetop Lodge too, so you know, like, they went back and forth in terms of controlling stage like 50 times.
Wow.
So, like, on a bigger stage, it's like, alright, you know, like, someone finds their confirm, but
Do you want to describe it for the people?
I mean, I'm sure he's
Okay.
Treetop Lodge, emotions are high, anything can happen.
Wow.
Chef
How did it
takes
end?
it.
What
So,
move ended the game?
Yeah. Oh, up smash.
Up smash.
It was an up air
classic.
waveland up smash, right?
Up air waveland up smash?
Noah.
That sounds about right.
Hey Noah.
He's doing TOing things.
That's all good.
And now he's just ghosting
It was an up air waveland up smash on the
you.
side.
You can
by
ask
the-
him in winners finals.
Yeah.
So a little update, we're doing Ashton Parker next
Okay.
because it turns out that game
Yeah.
was so
Yeah,
long
yeah,
and so
yeah.
stressful that Ash had enough time to recover. So we're good.
Yeah. And I'm sure Chef especially could take a
Yeah,
break.
now Chef needs to make
Yeah.
Let's go, Chef.
Yeah, what a champ. I don't know how much you know about Chef schooling, but he used
I
to,
know he's an old head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like he used to beat my ass.
I've seen him on old PRs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a man.
It was such a blast fighting him. That was honestly,
Really good set.
I came here just for fun, but I was heartbroken when I lost a Breadstick. Not because of like a tournament placing, but because it meant I didn't get to fight Chef.
I feel you, dude.
Yeah. Let's go. So
Speaking
that
of, let
puts
me report
him
that.
against Zora, which I'm sure Zora's happy about, because Zora, if anyone is a Chef fan, I think Zora is among them.
That's my boy Chef.
All right, so this one, okay. I was actually talking to Astral about the change with Bubbles because he was excited as a Sylve player about the
right.
change. And I was kind of under the pretenses of it probably doesn't make the recovery like better, but what it does mean is it makes the Orcane have to think a little bit more. But the one thing I will concede is that if Sawtooth can maybe get mix-ups. Let me clarify what I mean. So bubble timing, when you press bubbles, there's now like a 30-second frame window, I think. Or not 30-second, 30 frame.
Yeah, I know. what you
30
meant.
second would be pretty ridiculous. 30 frame window where you cannot press bubbles again. So even if you have like another puddle out, you have to wait for that window to finish, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So 30 frames sounds like a lot, but bubbles linger for a while. So it's not like there's going to be a bunch of frames where you can get out of it, but it does mean that if the Orcane just presses like neutral B, down B, like spams it, it's not going to work for the edge guard every time. There will be like windows in which maybe you can slip through. Granted, Sylve is a big chonky character, but I think that there's still windows you can slip through. And with like a timing mix-up or something, getting past that, having an option other than Burrow maybe to get past those bubbles is super huge.
Yeah, that's it basically prevents Orcane from setting up bubbles at least as quickly with just down B.
Yep.
Which does give Sylve a tad of a break, but I will say it's still going to be quite a trial for him to recover against, specifically because you can use down B bubbles and you can also use fair bubbles.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
you don't even need to use bubbles to edge guard. You can like wall them out with back airs,
Yep.
nairs, whatever, nairs, mastiff, classic stuff to still force the burrow in. So I'm sure the dynamic or edge guarding is going to be more or less the same. Maybe giving Sawtooth a little bit of a break here and there. But I'm also interested to see what
Sawtooth has cooking? Absolutely.
for those changes because I'm not going to list them off every single change right here because the set would be over by the time I finish.
Yeah.
But essentially, they gave more love to his F smash and down smash, a little more knockback to where they kill a little earlier. which is good because they wouldn't kill me at like 150 something after the hit sometimes as Edelus. But so I'm interested to see that, as well as if he has any party tricks with side being out of his own seeds in the air.
Yep.
So that'll be cool. That'll be really fun.
There's also a little bit of a damage nerf, though, on the Sylve as well. So, like, those 3 seeds, I believe, do, like, around 2% less that each of those hit. So that was, like, 6%. And you're like, okay, 6%, that doesn't matter. It's on so many of Sylve's moves that I would say, like, probably if you're getting hit, like, 20 times, that's, like, or 20 times might be excessive. If you're getting hit, like, 10 times, that's, like, 20% less. Which is, even though you're getting your strongs, you know, buffed, that 20% less might account for those very, you know, damage increases. But the difference is you can get those neutral victories a lot easier than you can get those strong attacks in. And if you get a strong attack that kills just even a little bit earlier, that's so important.
For sure. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, lives. Oh, man. That was so scary.
If that fair was like maybe a frame or 2 later, that was a dead Sylvanos.
I don't think up air got buffed in strength, so Orcane will live for a while. That was really good, by the way.
Yeah, the seed catching the drop it like that was really cool.
Good parry from Ash. Howl does 4% now, so...
It does. It used to do 2.
Yeah, should spam it now.
Which is wild. I didn't know it did that little percent.
I know.
For how committal it can be.
When I learned that Sign did like 10% or something, I got heartbroken. Or like the Sign Pop, or whatever it's called. Charge Sign. It broke me. This just feels like Ash is just putting on the pressure, and Sawtooth is playing his normal patient game, but it's just like Ash is just running through it. He's just running at him, getting these dash attacks, getting these back airs, getting these down tilts, and then just putting Sawtooth in a recovery scenario. Like, look at that. It's exactly like that. Like, Sawtooth is revving up a move, but the Orcane back air comes for us all.
I think something I'm seeing is what Sawtooth doing is right. He's doing a good job at forcing aerial approaches of Ash, because he's threatening the ground with these down tilts and all that, and we saw the last couple of times that Ash won neutral, or with these backers trying to poke and control space. I think the next step from Sawtooth I would like to see is even just like short hop fairs in neutral and stuff like that, or even like up airs, you know? Staying mobile, because he conditioned the first step, and I think it's good to recognize, okay, your opponent is ready for this counterplay, and you just have to keep, you know, moving, you know what I mean?
And
like,
I saw...
ambiguous and neutral.
I saw a lot of fairs coming out from Sawtooth, and a lot of them were getting snuffed out by Orc back air, just coming out sooner. So it's like, you know that he's coming. Like, he's preempting those fairs. Like, he knows the approach option, but at a certain point, either you need to space the fair a little differently, or you need to just, like, find another way to exploit that. Because the win is in knowing what the opponent's going to do. That gives you just the difficult task of figuring out, okay, now how do I break that? And Orcane's a special case of having such good frame data that at times, even if you know what the Orcane's going to do, it can still take some thinking to figure out an approach option to snuff that out.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I think, honestly, something I would like to see is, it looks like, and this is more just an assumption, like, you know, we see what we see, we don't know what these players are thinking in their heads.
Absolutely, yeah.
I would like to see maybe a bit more just preemptiveness of these aerials in neutral, because it looks like he's kind of waiting, like there, you know what I mean? Which isn't bad, you know. I'm not calling out every option like waiting is bad, because I'm one who loves waiting.
Yeah.
But I think here and there in short bursts, like less, like see how he's just kind of like jumping up on those platforms, not pushing a button. Now, look at what Ash is dealing with there. Like, what is his problem he has to solve? He's just like, okay, I'm just going to keep controlling space, take more stage, you know?
Oh, that wait is so good.
Oh, that was really close to confirming. But I feel like, as Sawtooth, maybe you want to just control space more, like throw up moves, like, not necessarily at your opponent, but just in an area. Control a space. And make it ambiguous whether you are attacking at your opponent or you're just preventing them from getting in.
Yeah.
Which I feel like would be really good at preventing like Orcane feeling so comfortable throwing out these back airs.
Yeah.
Obviously easier said than done, but that's something I'm noticing. Maybe he can feel a bit more content controlling space a bit more.
2 SDs coming out, which is a little uncharacteristic for both these players. I will say, one thing I was thinking and watching that whole time while you were talking is Sawtooth. I don't know if it's the reason he picked the stage, but he's looking really comfortable on those platforms. Like in neutral, he plays such a grounded game for the most part, but he was like hopping between the top ones, and like for at least for the beginning of the first stock, it was working for a while. Ash got some really nice combos in after a bit, but I really like that switch up because it like forces your opponent to just like rethink, because if you're always on the ground and then suddenly you're not on the ground, like it just changes how you're gonna have to approach these options. I will say the edge guard is not looking any easier for Sawtooth. It's looking just as suffocating.
Parry on the down tilt is gonna do it, yeah.
Cute little try to up B burrow in the middle of the stage. I like the attempt.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Sawtooth is looking comfortable on these platforms here, considering I would say Treetop Lodge is probably one of his favorite stages. Not sure how he feels about it in this matchup. I actually have seen them go there before.
Treetop Lodge
it's polarizing.
or Rockwall?
Treetop Lodge.
Okay, okay.
Because that stage has so many, like, the fraction of like the stage is like you always have access to a platform.
Yep.
And he utilizes them really well, just like conditioning these forward airs and neutral, like threatening these aerial approaches, because he can always just wave dash on a platform, whereas like on a stage like FD, you know, polarizing example, he'd have to worry about landing like after he maybe whiffs a fair and stuff like that. So that being said, Ash kind of wakes up a little bit. He kind of, yeah.
And this is hard for Whoa. Okay, maybe just taking his time to think. I think that's what's happening. I know some players will, like, if you're... Maybe? I'm going to stop talking and wait for this.
He does have a Crag.
Yes. I know...
He does have a Crag.
I think Crag was a secondary? Or not a secondary. He was his main before Sylve, I want to say. I could be totally off base by that.
Sawtooth...
Or maybe, like, at some point. I remember at some point, Crag was a character that he played.
I'd imagine one of his first... couple characters was Crag. Also, he was a Forsburn.
Oh, that's funny.
A long time ago. I don't really have much to say on it because that was like
I swear
Rivals in its heyday, like Heatwave 1, like way back then.
Every person who's like been in this scene for a while, I swear has told me that they have played Forsburn. Like it's literally you,
cool
Dinos, Chef, Sawtooth, like so many players here. Niceness, like they were all like they'll pull out like Forsburn secondaries on me and like friendlies, and I'm like, wow, it looks like you know what you're doing. They're like, yeah, well, I actually played Forsburn. I'm like, oh, okay.
Who wouldn't? That character has so much sauce.
Yeah, character's cool for sure.
Okay, so Sawtooth takes a minute to kind of clear his head, and now we're headed to Aramata, which is interesting.
That jab, I guess it is Sylve, big Sylve. Yeah,
okay.
I've seen Sawtooth counterpick here a lot. I think Orcane dies off the top easier than off the sides, so that lower top blast zone and those high plots on the top will make those killing options easier. But, I mean, the scary thing is Orcane does that to you and kills off the top really fast as well. And if it's not up smash, it's going to be up air. So,
right,
it's so scary. What
I'm gathering is parry looks like such a favorable option for Ash and Orcane in general to go for once Sylve gets to that like 80-something threshold, percent threshold, because up smash is deadly. Heck, even if you don't have your puddle out, you might even be able to go for like an up B in place, because that move's really strong. But yeah, and that's kind of the battle that Sawtooth is trying to work towards right now, because he, you know, like, I think it would be good for him to control more space, but he also doesn't want to get parried as much, at least at those particular percent ranges.
I want to commend Sawtooth for that recovery. Like, a lot of Sylves, when they were getting hit there, like no jump, no air dodge, would try to like uppy and then like cancel it right away, going into the Orcane, hoping that the Orcane misspaces it. Sawtooth instantly down aired to get out of like a disadvantaged state, throwing out a hitbox, but also getting back on the ground and refreshing his resources.
Right.
Super smart stuff. And like little things like that can make the difference between you getting edge guarded again and you being back on stage and now being able to edge guard the Orcane. Ooh, almost getting that. That up air was so close and definitely would have killed up there.
Yeah,
Good
he
parry.
maintains stage. Yeah, and he cleans up
So-
the stock.
I will say both those down smashes were not like you reared back.
Yeah, that.
Explain.
I mean, well, I always reel back when Sylvanos gets a side B into whatever at 0 because you know, like, Ash just took 61 from that.
Yep.
From one overextension, like a missed edge guard at ledge, which is crazy. But we're at last stock now.
I like what you said about the parrying too, and it's something we're going to have to watch out for as Ash gets Sawtooth up in higher percents here. Oh my god, this is so scary on Air Mater too. So little resources. Super good burrow. Uncharacteristic like chase from Ash in my opinion. I don't normally see him go off stage against Sylph too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So patient, but the down tilt just comes out before he can put out any other move. That parry, like we said, once you get that Sylph up to like 90%, that parry is so scary. And it's the sort of thing, if you have any lead, you can put so much pressure as Orcane, but you can also just like wait and use your frame data. And Sawtooth is super good at like playing defensive, but when he has to approach, and if you like figure out those approach options he goes for, that parry into up smash on any stage is gonna just take stock so fast.
Yeah, so Ash takes that 3-0.
Are we doing the next loser quarterfinal?
I think so. Zora and Chef. Yep, Zora's stepping up.
I am so excited for this one. I will let some other people's beautiful voices entertain you in a bit, but I really want to talk about this one because I love watching Chef's Zetter.
Me too,
Both
brother.
these players are sick.
Absolutely.
I love both these humans. I want both of them to win. Can we just let them both play Dinos?
Yeah, we can turn this into a doubles bracket, sure.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Did I never? Oh, I already typed in Chef. Never mind. Zetter. That is how you spell Zetter. Oh my god, twice in a row.
I don't think that there's any player more than Chef when I'm watching that makes me just sit there, put my hands on my head. I literally do this, put my hands on my head and go, that was so smart, more times than Chef.
He's a very, very mental player.
Yep.
Ever since I played him back in the day, I think I mentioned to you at the castle earlier this week. He was my biggest main practice partner way back in the day when he was entering more events. And even that aside, without us having all those sets, you can tell when he's got these confirms and he has moments of brilliance where it's just holy crap, he does stuff with Zetter I've never seen.
Yep.
But also it's so engaging fighting him and seeing the adaptations and changes he's utilizing, and you're just wait, holy crap, this, he's literally in my head.
Yep.
And the strangest way.
So
it's not even just okay, you saw this option and you kind of guessed or whatever, kind of waited here, waited for that. But
this is a complete side note, but I after my set with Chef, I wanted to see, because everyone told me it was an old head, and I didn't actually know what era, so I just searched his name in the Discord thing, and one of the first page or second page that I saw was a message by Dinos that literally said, Chef was the first player for me to actually think a player was in my head. And I think that's so funny. Dinos was this is the he was the first player where I genuinely had the thought, this guy's in my head.
And there you go. When was that? Probably 2018.
Yeah, no, it was pretty far back, but
that is funny.
It doesn't change the fact that he may be gone for a bit, not come to a bunch of locals, but it clearly has not affected his ability to play well and get in people's heads.
Yeah.
So, gonna be cool stuff to watch. And Zora, a super patient player who likes observing what the other player does, This is like a match made in heaven. They're just, I guarantee you there's going to be a point where these two just stare at each other.
Honestly, yeah. Zora is one who I've talked to a lot that just loves like thinking and like having that engagement with his opponent to like the tiniest detail. Like I've talked to him a bunch and he's like told me about stuff too or whatever, and just like I have a comment order and he's just like, yo, hop in VC, let's talk about this. I'm like, okay, because I kind of I love talking about stuff too, but like, and it speaks from how vocal he is during the sets too. Like he's just like, dude, that was so smart or whatever, and like he will literally laugh because he can't put it into words. He's just like, this is awesome, you know?
Yeah.
When he notices something, like a certain engagement that happens.
And I will say the one other thing I saw very consistently every time when I looked up Chef's name was Zora saying, "Man, I miss Chef." So I'm certain this is filling his heart with glee to get this again. And oh my God, that Maple almost died.
Yes, she almost did. What a Big C. So okay, good DI out on the Nair right there.
Yeah.
I think it was more so like the drift that kind of got him away from that confirm into the fair that Zora looked like he could have gotten, but yeah, unfortunate SD there. Got a little lower angle of the up B, just right below ledge, and that's something that Chef is never afraid to go for. Like if he feels like he's already wall jumped and he has to up B on the stage, he will sweet spot as close as he can to where if you're even like a hair slow on your punish, he's actionable, can immediately parry and reverse things. And that's scary to go for. Like as someone who just dabbles in Zetter here and there, that's really terrifying to go for, because if you're a little low, you're just dead. So
yep. Falls out of the up air confirm, but gets chased by the second up air. Good from Zora, and taking a very significant lead. Now Zetter can even this up really fast. Like that's a dead Maple, and you could see that happen again at like 70. That's the dichotomy of this matchup. Like Maple has some really great tether stuff, has some great speed on the ground, but Zetter will steal your stock at inexplicably low percents.
Yeah, like Zora's at kill percent.
Yep, absolutely. And definitely with Chef, like I've noticed, maybe not so much like the offstage game, although his offstage game is amazing, but like Danny, who goes for just like these forward air, like down air combos that work so frequently. Chef is really good at his like shine up smash, or just any conversion into up smash onto a plat. Like he is so consistent with them, and on any stage with like a platform like mid-level height, oh my God.
Dude, I would have screamed. If he literally converted that, I could have screamed there too. But my mind, he's filling my mind with like all these crazy things. He literally wave landed through Zora's jab.
Yep.
And almost killed him on the other merchant platform.
And I saw you do the exact thing I described. Put your hand on your head and went, oh my God, if he did insert thing.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is sometimes he does the thing that you're like, oh my gosh about. It's wild. I did not know Root beats. Oh, good Nair.
Yeah, Nair's going to do
good
it there.
Nair. Root beat Fireball there, which surprised me. But that was a very good showing from Zora, but Chef started to bring it back. Both of these players definitely like figuring out their opponent, but I will say Chef, he wasn't able to take that first stop.
So, Zora saying never, immediately banning Frozen Fortress.
I didn't realize that when I went against Chef, and he picked it, and then I did the salty run. Or no, actually,
you beat him there, and then he ran it back to you.
Thank you. Yeah.
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 Notoriously, that is one of, if not just his favorite stage.
It was so fun. I would play that game over and over again on that stage against Chef, because it's like so much thinking. And like SPS is talking about like how like Frozen Fortress is a fine stage, but he's not a fan of like how you have to play, in his opinion, to like play it well. But like Chef manages to make this like slow, neutral approach and like reading the opponent feel like such an active, you know, like mindful, thoughtful game. It's not just like running away from my opponent. It's just like watching and observing and figuring out what to do.
Yeah, he really does. It's a treat to watch for sure. Oh.
Ooh, catching him with that F tilt. It's going to put Zora in a really bad spot
Okay.
recovering.
Throwback F smash.
Oh,
Oh.
so close. If that was an up smash, that definitely would have killed, and that down smash still almost connected as well.
Yeah.
Really good idea.
It looked like he was either scouting out like a waveland on a stage or maybe even a roll in with that down smash, but
Do you have,
nonetheless finds that up air.
do you have any... Oh my god, those nairs. Do you have any idea if Chef knows about the new mark changes with Lily?
I'm not sure, actually. And if he didn't, I wouldn't blame him because it is a goddamn encyclopedia to read all those patch notes.
Absolutely. Oh, great tech. And I think Zora's out of double jump. Does get back on stage.
He called out Zora side beat in the stage, and he called
ran.
the roll in after the side beat with the back air.
Yeah. And
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
And, like, the Lily changes I'm talking about, Sigmund, are removing Mark with Lily. If you don't get hit by the maple, you can get Mark off of you with Lily. But yeah, no, that's the cool thing about Chef. A lot of these like reads he's going for, if he misses them, he's just getting back in neutral with you, which he's so comfortable with. So he goes for this explosive decision that often nets him a stock. And if it doesn't net him the stock, then he's getting back into neutral where he's super comfortable at. And he's evening up this game with an up smash from a parry. Super good. But this is still scary. Zora's definitely had his number. These recoveries have not been easy. Great tech.
The massive shine.
Oh, I'm actually surprised that shine missed. Oh, Zora going for a read of his own there at that F smash. If he caught that roll, I'm pretty sure that would have been dead.
Absolutely. Oh my god, this is just the...
Oh, tethers onto the wrong... I don't know how that works, but it looked like the wrong side to me.
I'm not entirely sure. We've seen that at like at least 2 or 3 times this set against Chef.
You can see Chef is fishing for these back airs in particular. I'm thinking it's like a more...
Once again. I wonder what it is.
Wow.
It could be misinput. It could be like...
Yeah, we'll definitely have to
late
ask
on the
Zora about
trigger.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. A charged F smash, that's going to be dead, yeah. 2-0 for Zora, but it's getting closer each time.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I saw Chef near the end there going for a lot of these, like, back airs where he's running off the platform away from the opponent. It seems like in those kind of, like, higher percentage scenarios, he's hoping for Zora to get antsy and just run into them. He definitely did start mixing it up and going more with, like, fairs and take on the aggression himself, but it's so scary when the maple just needs one tether confirm, and you can definitely see that kind of change his playstyle a little bit.
Yeah, Chef was doing a really good job of just like trying to control that top platform too.
Not letting Zora get on any of the plats, just like going in between the both of them.
Yeah, and he wouldn't ever really stay up there for too long. He just kind of waveland back air, kind of drop back down.
Oh
be
my
pretty ambiguous,
God.
but
the whiff punish from the back air with the upbeat to extend the combo, that was over because Chef thought he could reversal it himself. That was cool. The presence of mind from Zora to not fast fall there, but kind of like linger around, waiting to see what Chef does. Super cool stuff. And we talked about platforms from Chef. I will say Zora's getting in with these up airs a lot. He's coming from under and down airs, I suppose. He's coming under Chef onto these plat, and he's getting these up air combos, and then he's converting them into these tether wraps. Double fair. That's going to take the stock.
So
Two stock lead.
That stock came from Chef trying to call out either a parry, a roll from ledge, but Zora actually was ready for that exact situation because he got hit towards ledge, stood there, and just timed the parry because he knew he was waiting for a smash attack.
Unfortunately, the smash attack, but like he just stared at him. He stared at him and then he parried.
Yeah.
But I should sing Zora's praises as well because he is playing so phenomenally right now.
He really is.
He's just got pressure all over Chef, and he just can't have time to think. Going for the raw up B, going for the upstrong, got the tech against stage. Zora's fine. It looked cool. That fair gonna miss, and Zora is... I said that Zedder kills early. Oh my god. Oh my... Almost got the pinball wizard. I don't know what that happens when... I don't know what the name is when you get the up B. I'm sure Zora could tell me, but...
Something stupid, I'm sure.
Zedder kills early, but it does not kill Zora early when he's living to like 180. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Great stuff.
Yeah, that was a good set.
Yeah. It was a 3-0, but there were so many mind games, so many levels in that, and it's just fun to watch those two players move around on the stage, to be honest.
Yeah, there was a certain level that Chef was engaging with Zora where it looked like the certain options he was choosing, like that roll after the side B from Zora and into stage, right, in like game 2. That's like a kind of call out that you expect from people that play each other week after week after
Absolutely.
week. Chef hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah.
He only comes here once in a blue moon, so the fact that he's able to catch on to like even that minute thing that quickly is insane.
And he does that while he's behind.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to have that presence of mind when you're stock ahead or when you're facing an opponent that you feel like you may have like a lead over or something like that. But when you're behind, not only in games but in stock count as well, and you can just take that extra second to think about what the opponent's going to do, it's those like moments of like stealing your nerves that really make those changes between like best of 5 sets or like best of 4s. Like, who knows how many of those went with Breadstick?
Right. So yeah, out at 5th for Chef there after the Breadstick win too, looking very good today. I would imagine so. We just finished losers quarters, so just setting this up. I don't know what skin. I never know which skin until the match starts. Who was Dinos playing? Probably. Alright, this will be fun. We're both... Dinos and I are going to be experimenting with 2 pretty sizable changes. In our first set, bracket set after the patch, so this will be fun. This is going to be fun. So... Oh yeah, I'll be in there with them.
Hello.
Hello, stream.
It's Dinos versus Chompers. These two have never played before.
Never.
Yeah?
Never before.
Yeah.
This is a brand new matchup.
You know, I'm really interested to see how Dinos approaches the Edelus matchup.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's so weird. Like, you don't get a lot of Edelus practice. You know, no one really plays Edelus. Chompers, a big AZ Edelus player, but considering these two have never played each other,
Just never.
It's wild because they come to so many tournaments, they get so far in them, and they just avoid each other every bracket.
It just somehow always works out that one of them gets upset and they just lose. You know?
Yeah.
It's definitely not a stable grand finals or anything.
No. I think Chompers, Dinos 1 and 2, like, they may have the seeding to play each other every tournament, but they never do. It's crazy.
No. And then especially we got new patch today. New patch bracket.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how these clearing down special changes, and I think Edelus got the up special.
Yes. And that's the really cool thing. These two already play on such an like intimate, like know each other style level, right? And then these like slight changes, right? Just these like minute things, and honestly not even so slight for both Edelus and Clarence, some big changes actually. These changes are just big enough to make this matchup could like swing either way, just with these like couple new habits that they start doing with these new things. I know Chompers was talking about a couple things that he can now do with up B. I mean, Dinos
has been posting his clips of all the down B stuff on Twitter, but he did tell me that Chomper was one of the people that he tested it with.
Yes,
so
that's true.
Chompers has had a little bit of time to try and figure out counterplay as well.
Absolutely.
Something that not a ton of people have gotten a chance to right now.
Yeah, and I mean, history has not shown these two to play each other very often, but
never.
In a hypothetical scenario where one of these two lose, and then they see each other in grand finals.
It's really a coin flip as to who wins.
Yeah, exactly. One of these two loses. There's a slight chance that they see each other in grands too, which leaves more time for adaptation. Something that these two players are very good at because
top players.
Yeah.
There's top player things.
Yeah, top players. Not because they play each other all the time and, you know, are on so many levels at this point that, like, adaptation is just like swings every game, and just like one player will win 3 games, the next player.
It's definitely not a back and forth matchup or
No,
anything.
no,
you
no,
know?
no, no. Yeah. Hearing the clarion noises in my
Easy.
ears.
We can probably pull it over to player split here.
Oh,
Get to see them.
do we have everything right? We do.
It appears to be.
Chompers left us.
Oh, Chomp's playing Genesis Shuttleless here, it looks like.
Ooh. It's funny, he actually chose those things, so he thought he was going with that skin, and then he switched it on us.
Chomp likes to swap up his skin a lot.
Yeah. He's just trying to see if we're awake on the comms. I don't even... I mean, because I've never seen these players play before, but if I had seen them like every weekly, you know, picking stages, I don't even remember at this point which stages they would be playing like against each other. Like I see in my hypothetical mind so many different stages between these two.
See, that one just hurts me right there. There was a merchant ban.
Yep. And that was coming from Chompers, so
Yep.
Chompers is the AZ hater.
Yep. I mean, he is playing the ice character. It's kind of hot here, you know?
It's true. Yeah, I heard him talking about like Frostbite earlier when we mentioned Heat Wave.
Yeah. Oh, already.
Can we talk about the fact that that's the first button he pressed?
We love to see it. He did say he was going to be fishing for it tonight.
It's not like the move got faster. Like, it's not easier to hit. It's just more rewarding to do so. And instantly, Dinos is like, I'm going to press this button. I'm going to press this button.
The risk reward just went through the roof.
Absolutely.
So it's so much more worth it for him to go for now.
I guarantee you, if they were to revert... Oh my
God.
He would have been dead if he missed that.
Yeah.
Chompers is a maniac.
And none of it matters because Chomp takes the first stock.
If they reverted this Clarin down B change after like a month of it being there, every Clarin would use down B more.
Yeah.
Because they've now seen the usefulness of it in other situations.
I thought he was dead there, to be honest.
Oh
Again.
my God. I don't know, so I could just be lying, but I swear it's more active than parry. It feels like it lasts so long.
I think it has more active frames, but it starts up slower.
Yes. I know it's slower for sure. But
the big thing with this is that it gets like a guaranteed hit afterwards, so reversing edge guards is a lot better because they get their jump back after hitting it.
Yeah, but the thing to mention for sure about that is Chompers can adapt to this, and what may be a cool new like quirk that Dinos is using may end up being a habit that Chompers exploits in literally just a game. It can happen that fast.
Oh yeah.
So I would not start messaging SBS, revert the change, this character's busted, maybe ask for buffs on your character, but...
you think Steven's not watching right now, seeing Dinos die and just cheesing?
Yeah.
He's happy right now.
It's true. Oh my God.
It's not necessarily that SBS wants to see the bear win. He just wants to watch Dinos lose.
Okay, I just thought about something. Chompers was mentioning how this down B change is so huge for his character. He said like probably one of the like most effective characters is Chompers, or not Chompers, Edalus in this matchup, and I can totally see that because Chompers, what he's so good at, what he's like known for, are those edge cancels off parries. But you can't edge cancel a giant field
getting hit by it.
Yes, exactly. So he's right. This changes so much about the edge guard. And
even in neutral here, he can't really just chuck out icicles to lay down ice at all because the no fun zone's just waiting.
Huge parry. Oh my God.
Dinos almost dies from that.
Yeah.
I think his small jump moved him into a weaker part of the hitbox is why he lived.
Now, I don't know if my eyes deceived me, but there's this thing that I've done on accident where like if you do like this like small jump and then air dodge up, you can like land on the platform with at the end of the air dodge and you like lose all ending lag. I'm pretty sure Chompers like just did it. Like cause if you jump like waveland, you have a little bit of end lag, right? But if you air dodge up into it and land on like the exact frame that it is, I'm pretty sure you become actionable sooner. And I swear I saw Chompers do that, and I think that's the reason that down smash got in time.
It was either that or he may have jump canceled it.
That may be true too.
To cancel his jump squat.
either way, it looked faster to me, and like just the willingness to go for like a slight optimization like that, that's so beneficial at a high stakes scenario, is why like Chompers is separated from so many players, because his tech knowledge and his ability to perform this complex tech with Edalus at like high stakes scenarios against great players is just what makes him so good.
We've also been seeing Dinos use a great job of the down special on his recoveries. We just saw 2 F-Strongs in a row and then a fair train.
He almost died off of it. Dinos almost got forward aired off the side after getting F-Strong twice. God, I love Chompers.
The bear is disgusting.
Yes, I love the bear. The bear is my favorite.
And you know, he's just so much safer on recovery now, too.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how those up B changes and those side B into Claire and down B changes this recovery flowchart. Because these two hypothetically are practiced against one another. Oh my god, come back to stage, Chompers. These two are in theory practiced with each other. So these changes are going to make it like every time air dodged away from the force field, trying to find some counterplay from it, but still ends up getting edge guard in the end. I don't know what they're talking about.
The player cams are backwards from...
Can we...
I just swapped those. The names are wrong. So this has the correct crowns, but the players are swapped.
Oh, it's their fault, not ours.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So now it's got the correct crowns, the player cams are just backwards.
Yeah.
So, you know, Dinos is now Chompers, Chompers is now Dinos.
It's true.
And we see Chompers going up 2-0 here.
Yeah.
And then just dodging around that down special there.
I'm telling you, like, what becomes a useful move becomes a habit in a second. And a player like Chompers will capitalize on that so quickly.
I think Dinos is also working to mix in the correct situations to use the down special now. So I think that's why he's fishing for it so much.
You know, it's confusing to me that he'd go for such like a risky, like, trying to learn my character thing, considering this is his first time playing Chompers. Like, it's
Edalus, you know?
You'd think you'd save it for someone you've played more often, you know?
Like Zora.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's still been doing a great job of staying in, and then we see Chompers doing
I think that was the first parry that I've seen Dinos go for.
Yeah, because he's just been going for down special instead.
And the first parry that happens, Chompers immediately edge cancels
He's just been ready the whole time.
You call it a mix-up, Chompers is ready. Like, oh my gosh.
See, Kevin. Come on. These guys have never played each other before.
Yeah.
Never.
The armor saving Chompers for now.
He broke the armor so fast there. And then, yep, he's just going to die off of that.
Never. And then we wait and watch. Oh, that's so interesting. So the up B, it like made the ice, but then immediately disappeared because of the force field. So like, even if it's not a projectile, you cannot put ice in that like force field from Claire, and I did not know that.
Yeah. It
gets rid of the ice already on stage.
The no fun zone gets a little funky with its interactions with each character.
Wow. Every interaction I learn about this like no fun zone for Claren becomes more and more suffocating for Edalus.
Because you've never seen it.
Yeah, it's so interesting. And Dino's bringing this one back for sure. It's been close sets all around. Chompers' favorite.
Oh, beautiful up air.
Sorry. I said Chompers was behind, so he immediately had to make me shut my mouth. Oh my god, he went for a third grab.
No,
He went for a third
Chompers really
grab.
likes to hit you with the positive commentator's curse. Oh, I think Downstrong just collided?
I couldn't see the move, but apparently it was out.
Yeah, I didn't see the animation, but Chompers going to take that 3-0.
3-0. 1-0 in their world, or their lifetime match history now. In Chompers' favor.
So then we are going to go over to loser semis with Zora versus Ash.
This one's going to be good. Probably, yeah, this is the first time they've played this season. Because I don't think Ash has gone to anything yet.
I was going to say there's only been like 2 weeks in the season.
It's true. It's true. I think Zora was at the last one, though. I could be wrong about that. I'm just continuing the gaslighting chain. What gaslighting? I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no clue.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
That's weird.
We did forget. We said Chompers was behind, but he had armor.
It's
So
true.
we forgot that gives Daedalus 2 more stops.
Yes. Yeah. That was my bad. I lied to the audience first time tonight. Something I don't.
Doesn't normally happen.
Yeah. No, I never mislead anyone with input, match history, nothing like that.
But coming up, we got Zora versus Ash. First time this season they've played, but they've definitely played quite a bit in the past.
Absolutely.
I think Zora might have the slight edge. I'm not 100% sure in all-time set count.
I would only know based off PR placings because I think
Zora usually places slightly higher on the PR, but they're close together.
They're always close together. Zora has placed higher, and I know at least once that was actually because the head-to-head count was favored for Zora. So I wouldn't be hard-pressed to say that it may be Zora favored, but I would not be surprised if it's neck and neck for sure.
I believe it's really close.
Yeah. And that means hopefully we're going to be getting a close set as well.
Let's make sure we have the cams correct.
For context, I'm pretty sure since Switch to 2.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure since COVID, him and our records have been dead even, by the way.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure. Him or I might be up like
Yeah, that's we think it's probably neck and neck here. Do we have the bracket up over here? No, we do not.
Oh, we're looking up the stats. We got our data analyst on the side about to update us.
Okay, it just doesn't want to work there, so let's go down here. We need
Flash Gordon.
It looks like he is 50% with Zora here. At least from July.
That's from last season, yeah.
So let's go all time. Even though this covers a very wide range. Yeah, his all time versus Zora is 35 to. He's got 22 losses to 13 wins. That's coming from 2016 though. Yeah, your best one is from July. We can check last season. They are going to be starting Merchant Port. Yeah, last season they're really close.
Yeah.
It's like 1 or 2 games off. And we see a Merchant start here. What we're gonna see here a lot is gonna be Zora's gonna be trying to whiff punish the down tilts from Ash.
Yep.
It's the big thing. It's basically a battle of the down tilts, and Zora just has to sort of call out the second move that Ash is going to do because Orcane's end lag is too short to call out the first one.
Zora getting in with the fairs and the down tilt, like you said, is super useful. Both these characters have great down tilts. One trades range for the speed of the other. I mean, actually, I say that, but I think Orcane's may just be bigger and fast.
I believe it is.
I'm sure there's somewhere else where Orcane loses.
But where we're going to see is that Zora's going to be doing his best to get Ash off stage and just punishing the Orcane and the edge guard.
Yep. And where you trade speed for down smashes, you get tether confirms. So if you can keep that mark on your opponent, which is a little bit harder now.
Well, if he doesn't place down the Lily, it doesn't change. But
yeah, but Zora's, I think, a bit of a Lily fan.
Zora also has more practice with this form of Maple than the rest of us do.
Oh, was he on like the beta team?
Yeah, he's on the beta team.
Dude, everyone in AZ Rivals is cheating. They're just on the beta teams before the patch,
Well,
and then they come to the tournament.
Whoa, Dinos isn't on the beta team.
Oh. Well, Dinos is still a cheater.
I think Zora's our only beta team person, I believe.
What didn't you say that Chompers and Dinos is playtesting beta?
Yeah, since Tuesday.
Gotcha.
Since Tuesday they were playtesting since the
Gotcha.
patch came
I
out.
misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
I will refrain from calling Dinos a cheater for that, and I'll call
Dinos is a cheater.
No, for many other reasons. Maybe not for that one though.
Like, imagine he plays with less lungs than the rest of us and still wins. He has to be cheating.
That's true. And Zora taking a lead in this one, but stocks can be evened up pretty fast.
Beautiful
Great
parry.
Immediate DI out and immediate stock.
I think he was still holding a wave after the dash attack to try and get the follow up, and that just ended up in death.
Yep. And that's all it takes. I mean, these players have great DI, so one slip up on the DI is going to net a huge advantage for the other one.
And then we see Ash typically goes for comfort picks.
Yep.
For
and
his
this
stages.
sure is one of his.
This, Troupple, and I think it's mainly this and Troupple are the big comfort picks for Ash.
Yep.
Oh, two
Missing
missed
the
parries
pair,
on
yeah.
Lily. It's not as big of a deal anymore.
Yep.
Now
that's
that
true.
removes that mark.
That's true.
Yep, tether confirmed.
Yeah. And
I'm really surprised he went for tether fair there, since I'm pretty sure Orcane could have air dodged out of it.
well, really?
Yeah. Tether fair gets a little more finicky. I would have expected him to just go for tether nair.
Yeah.
But Orcane's air friction might have made him not die there.
That was a really fast confirm from Ash.
Yeah, just two up airs to kill off the platform.
Yep, and instantly evens it back up. And where Ash is good at pressing kill confirms, he's also really good at getting these percents started really fast. He's really good at these edge guards. So if you give him an opening in neutral, he'll not only convert it in a combo, but if he gets you off the side, he's just going to bubble you.
Great DI on the down strong there.
Yeah.
We've also been seeing Ash has been doing a great job of reading Zora's tether recovery.
For sure. And Orcane has a lot of moves to react to that recovery too. Like a lot of different ways to deal with it.
Up tilt covers most of them, I believe.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure up tilt can convert into a lot of different kill confirms as well. So it's a risky decision from Zora to go for, which normally makes it a better mix-up option.
Oh,
but
that was a great down tilt to confirm. Gets the parry, gonna go for the up strong and kill here.
And
now
we're back to even.
Yep, essentially even here. He's just waiting to parry the Lily.
And
I don't think that's really worth it, to be honest, because you forewent your first invincibility to just get a second invincibility.
Yeah, if Zora wasn't on the complete opposite side of stage, I wouldn't really care too much about it. But granted, Zora was at 18%. Maybe you value that stage control over trying to get it one random hit. Because Maple's fast. It can be hard to catch Maple off that Angel platform. Sometimes just getting a stage control and setting up a comfortable neutral situation for you can just be preferred.
But also with the
oh my god,
he couldn't SDI out of that. He was at too low of a percent. There was no SDIing out of that.
Dang.
But
Zora immediately responded.
Yeah.
Ash was very upset that he wasn't able to get out of it, but Zora immediately knew why.
There's a few certain percents that if you get hit by up air, you can just get fully killed with no way out. Oh my gosh.
Zora,
that was almost a kill.
Being aware of that nets him game number 2 to go 2 up on Ash, which is a huge lead to find himself in.
Yeah. I think the one thing, at least talking about going for the Lily parry on respawn, just back onto that a little bit, is that you're foregoing this possible removal of mark later if you are marked.
Yeah. It's true.
You have to give up a little stage control, but it's also a resource for you.
That's true, but also if you leave it on stage, it is a combo tool as well for the Maple. If the Maple can get that neutral victory win.
This is going to kill, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting double-edged sword now, but...
I was going to say, especially with the scaling wrap timer as opposed to the flat one that it used to have.
That's true. It's harder to get those follow-ups, and even if you do get a follow-up, you can't charge the strong attack as long and things like that.
Or get a guaranteed reseed.
Yeah. Or is that fully gone?
Well, you can,
Oh, the guaranteed one
yeah,
is gone.
you can't
Gotcha.
reseed down strong, I don't believe.
Gotcha.
Unless you land it from really far away and we're already chasing.
And I will say the place where I've seen Ash most comfortable has been on these edge guards, but as I say that, Zora was actually able to get that tether recovery that we're complimenting Ash for calling out, and he gets through with it even though that was his only option left. So
Ash was going for the kill there with the down strong
Yeah.
and hoping that he would go left right. Zora managed to just go up top and then just side B away so that way he wasn't hit. But getting through those bubble edge guards is brutal as Maple.
Absolutely. And that's where a lot of Arcane will get their leads, is those bubble edge guards against so many characters can be brutal.
Anyone who has to recover sideways, essentially.
Pinball Wizard?
He was going for the Pinball Wizard.
Yeah.
And then the ups are just going to kill there.
Yep. And evening it back up, I swear, oh my god. I'm amazed that he lived that, actually. I thought he was dead.
Oh my god.
Great parry. Let's see what he gets off this.
Almost barely misses the nail.
Yeah, that could have been so deadly if he followed that up.
Oh, he probably could have gone
my
for a
god.
double dunk there.
Zora is all over Ash right now. He has nowhere to go. Calling out every
great
tech
call
option. Oh my god. Zora is so ready. That Nair trading, that's going to put Zora in a really bad spot. Able to get back to stage. Gets the fair out. No puddle on stage, so he's going to have to get... Oh.
Did not get the Orca hop. That's going to be Zora taking it 3-0.
Tucson crew. No Orca hop. Big 3-0 from Zora. Wow. And clawing it back in a lot of those games. He didn't start out with the lead each of those times, but he was able to find the combos and those kill confirms that mattered.
He just kept that cool, calm, and collected the whole time. Now we're going to get Plastic Dinos versus Zora. Which, I think this matchup might be a little bit more rough for Maple now.
Yeah.
Because Lily at ledge was always a big thing for Maple in this matchup. And the fact that it's going to get rid of Mark now is rough, because there might not just be free confirms.
Yeah, I saw that too, Refrain, and I didn't want to like start talking about it because I was certain that Zora was just about to cook up something else, but it was so cool. He was feeling it so hard, and then that Nair trading with, I think it was either dash attack or Arcane Nair, putting him on off stage. I was like, oh, he's done for. Ash has got the edge guard, and then he still manages to find a way to sneak back on stage. And he just takes the stock from there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Zora's advantage state was amazing in those games.
Absolutely.
Especially that last stock, he was not letting Ash move.
The only time I saw Zora in an uncomfortable spot was when he was recovering. And besides that, it felt like he was...
And that's just a rough spot in that matchup.
Absolutely. It felt like he was, even in neutral, with the way he was playing, it felt like an advantage state. So, great stuff from him. But now he's going to have to face the cheater Dinos. Unlike Chompers versus Dinos, this one we have seen. So I think it's normally, at least in recent history, been Dinos favored. But
you know, Maple Clarin, we haven't seen this matchup enough. You know, we can never get enough Maple Clarin around here.
So now I'm wondering, so can you parry Lily with down B?
Yes.
Okay. So you can get the mark removed and also get an area confirmed where the Maple cannot throw seed at you. So you get like a large extended amount of time, which you are just safe from.
Are we going to see the SK tech? Is it real? Is the SK tech real?
Oh, he can bounce off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That got out.
This changes the matchup. Yep, and just like that, SK bottom tier.
Yep.
You can go back into hiding, Sigmund. He switched back to Clarin.
Yep, and then we'll see. Another thing that when Clarin's down B added the ability to get the jump back, we saw that Lily at ledge became a lot worse in this matchup. It became a lot more difficult to use because Clarin could just get the jump back if she made it close enough.
Yeah.
And now even more so with the down special providing a huge hitbox onto the stage. Like we see right here, converting into a combo.
Yeah. And I will say, something to keep in mind, Zora has been on the gauntlet of games, right? He went from Zora Chef, granted he had the break from the winter finals, but then he went Zora Ash, and now he's going him against Dinos.
And he 3-0'd both Chef and Ash.
Yeah, that's true.
And he looked like he was playing hot in that last game.
Can you mark yourself?
Only if the other player's a Maple.
Okay.
Other than that, he just took the 2% for it. That is.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, recovering in this matchup is so much harder now.
That is. Man, there's gonna get. Clarina's gonna get a lot more hate mail as a result of this change.
Now he is cheating.
Yeah, now he is cheating. He had an insider on the job. He got SBS. He asked him. Oh, I actually heard it in the Discord call. He begged him, please, I need this down B change, SBS.
Buff down special.
And SBS, you know, big fan of Dinos. He couldn't not do it. So
I do love what Zora's doing here. It's not good per se, but it's funny. He's just been charging strong attacks to try and bait out the down B and then just let it rip on Dinos here.
Ooh.
He was guessing Tekken place there.
So, I actually have a distinct memory of the last time these two played. It was the silliest set I had seen in like 3 weeks.
Wait,
I remember their last set was super goofy. There's no other way to describe it.
I just realized the base mage is way easier to hit now.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's down special into Dacus.
Oh god. So, these two are... Like, Zora's laughing and Dinos is screaming not screaming, but he's saying obscenities.
Pinball, it was too high for the Pinball Wizard. I love me a Pinball Wizard.
Yeah.
I got to commentate when Zach hit it first in bracket.
So, I didn't realize... I'm going to actually stop talking about down B. But... wow.
Jab connects into tilts now.
Wow. And these two are just talking. Like, you could give them headsets, and they would just commentate for us.
But jab connects into tilts now.
Is it, like, fully true, like, on DI out, or, like, can you, like, tech out of it? Because I know it's only 1 frame faster.
So, it's 1 frame faster, but that makes it actually cancelable.
Okay.
Because I don't think it could be canceled anymore.
Okay.
Oh, it's still going to be a tip attack?
I hate Dinos. I think that's the first time I've said it while being in AZ.
You're truly Arizonan now.
No, that's my first I hate Dinos. But I hate Dinos. He just walks up to him, gets the down B on... Like, this is what their last set was like. I kid you not. They did this before. We
hate Dinos anytime it's not a major.
Oh my gosh. It's a...
Oh my gosh! Is this even high-level rivals anymore? I can't tell.
These two have the gall to do this in loser finals.
These are both top 50 players, by the way. One of them is 11, 10? I forget where Dinos plays.
What they do is they beat you, say good game, shake your hand, and then force you to watch this.
He just raw up strong and landed.
No one's allowed to go to dinner until these two finish their clown match.
I mean, and then we still have to wait on Grands.
It's true.
I swear if they reset on Grands and we don't get hot chicken tonight.
He's just pressing down. They're both just pressing down B. I can't. Oh, there's your rewraps. There you go. Just press F smash twice. Oh my god, that ledge boost almost killed him.
Whew.
Just press it again.
Sigmund, that makes sense. Like, what is happening?
That down smash connected. Wow.
I hate Arizona right now.
I'm glad Dinos is getting in his down B conversion practice before Heatwave.
Yeah. He's going to be a menace. Catch him beating Cake. He's the only one who took games at Riptide.
That's
now
true.
He'll just take the set at Heatwave.
Oh my god. I mean, I will say Zora's cooking, but it feels...
And then he just rips 2 F-Strongs like he's Hoppy.
I mean, it was working before. Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god,
that was
Zora
actually...
takes a game.
That was really good, because I don't think that Dinos could have up-beat from there. I think he needed to jump, so he just waited for it. That was as much of a clowny scenario as that. Wait, did he down B down there?
I think so.
Oh my god, I was about to compliment these two on finding a way to get some cool rivals in the middle of all this tomfoolery, and now I
we're
realize
going back.
that he downbeat in the bottom blast.
Dinos is actually playing the game now, according to him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like
yeah.
it. I believe him. Dinos never lies. Cheater Dinos never lies.
Can someone make sure he has the liar role in the AZ Discord? He should, but make sure he has it if he doesn't. Oh, yes! More rewraps.
You know, the crazy thing is that we still wouldn't be able to, these players are good enough to get these, silly things, but, most players wouldn't be able to replicate this.
Oh, he went for the pinball wizard there, too.
Yeah.
They're just memeing. When does Dinos go for the Mahoimanoi here?
I
hate them both.
Yeah.
And they're the TOs, so we can't do anything.
Yep. I like to think
Parker DQ them.
I like to think that AZ Rivals is made of sadists, at least in some of the TOs.
Hey, Steven, this is why we need you here.
Yeah, that's true. Steven would just raster one of these people out of the tournament so we couldn't even let this happen.
Oh my god.
That or he just unplugged the setup.
Yeah, we need Steven or Craig to show up just to assert dominance.
You know,
this hurts my soul.
Yeah. This is
Remember, we all paid to be here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Imagine these two run into each other in top 64 at Heatwave or something.
Oh my god. Imagine all the people who are traveling who don't know about these two, and so they're ready for this really intense match. They watch this and they just think about how these people seated higher than them. There you go. 2-1.
2-1. If they put this to Game 5, I swear.
You know, I don't want to eat dinner tonight anyway.
Especially we'll just end up at Cane's, not Dave's Hot Chicken instead.
Yep.
Or over at In-N-Out.
They're just talking, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
This is just friendlies for them.
They just banned 4 stages. We're on Tempest now.
He made a square around the stage.
He set up the Herobrine summoning circle.
Yeah, exactly.
For Tempest Peak.
The Herobrine summoning circle in 2022.
Okay, that was almost really good from Zora there, but just barely missed the up strong. By no means was it ever optimal, but...
Whew! Big upbeat. Oh, fair. Whoa. I'm slowly losing brain cells as this set goes on.
I can hear them talking, and I'm losing the brain cells from that too.
If I must say it, Zora SD'd.
Should we just turn it onto the comms cam?
Yeah. I feel like that's what SBS would do, honestly. Not give them the vindication of seeing their gleeful faces on stream.
Should we just turn off the player cams real quick?
Yeah. We'll ping Discord AZ Rivals when these two finish their set.
Yeah, and be like, okay, the stream's back now.
We can turn on the Worlds that I think was going on.
No, League Worlds is done right now.
Oh.
For the night. They finish at 7 usually.
The Dota 2 TI is coming up for any MOBA fans.
I can't believe they timed TI at the same time as Worlds this year.
Yeah. I think I swear it used to be earlier, by August, but it got all weird ever since COVID. Oh my god, is he dead? Is he dead?
Yes, he is, because
you are a criminal. You are a criminal.
We're free. We're free. That's all that matters. We're free.
Oh. Oh. I feel emotionally exhausted after that one.
Yeah, we weren't even playing, and
Yeah. I'm gonna let someone else talk.
Gonna abandon me for the last one?
Yeah, I think that I've seen
that
enough.
Drained you?
Yeah, I've seen enough Dinos for probably a lifetime, but at least for tonight.
You don't want to stick around for Chompers Dinos?
I mean, it would be their second set of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah. All right.
I'll take Zora on the microphone with me.
Thank you, thank you. Only the best sets.
Pat really liked us, right?
I think
They loved us. They really loved us.
Sigmund said he couldn't stand for this tomfoolery.
I love down B.
We asked Steven if we should just turn it onto the comms cam instead of showing the gameplay.
What did he say?
He never responded.
Coward.
He was loving the gameplay too much.
Gameplay was
You
pretty
were
solid.
you were on the screen. He couldn't be loving it.
Always a fun time fighting Noah.
That one hurt to watch. I'm gonna be honest. that was painful. That's what that was.
Bear. Yeah, no, Chompers is on a fucking warpath today. Like, I feel like we're all playing on the new patch, just playing the game and everything. And Chompers is just strolling in like we're little kids with like foam swords, and he's coming in with like a full machete.
Yeah.
We're just like, wow!
Chompers didn't get very many changes in the patch. That's why.
Yeah, I know, right? Some top 10 player, right? Losing a game to some unranked or something. No, actually, I'm ranked now. I might not be ranked next time, though, so almost unranked.
Not enough events.
That's a strat. No, I think I'll make enough. We'll see what happens. This is a tough season.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good talent out. But no, some washed up Maple. The character got like nerfed. She's unviable now, right?
Yeah,
so, like,
terrible character.
Yeah, terrible, unusable character.
We hate the devs for that. Especially the beta team, the beta team, the people who tested it.
They never pick good things. They always do the things I don't want. Yeah, no, it's fun. We'll have to
and then
see.
you've got that snarky dev that said that Cake Assault was just better than everyone.
No, I really like this patch. I think it really changed some things up, and it's exciting to see more like Downbeat from Claren. Sooner options from Atlas and
They're
stuff.
introducing
Pretty
Downbeat into the meta, and it's gonna murder some matchups. Like,
Yeah,
I
feel
saw
like
him
this
hit you with that when you were up being.
But it's also like the move is really committal, right?
Yeah.
It's out for a while, but it's not out too long, and it's really committal. I
But
feel
like in that situation, Claren doesn't have you don't have Claren marked,
it's true.
and she's just waiting at the ledge, and the only option you have is either wall jump up air or wall jump shore you. She just presses the down B button and then F strongs you and you die.
The mix up there is just how long you wall cling, because Shoryu comes out frame 9. It's hard to react to that, and the startup of counter isn't instant. It's like someone in chat.
I think it's like 5 frames.
It's like 5 or 6 or something. So like they gotta react to your Shoryu and have it out in time to hit you.
Yeah.
So it's a read. Like there's situations where they kind of know what's up. Yeah.
Claren already had a dragon
He's
punch.
gonna hold L and R and then do a DP motion. It's great on Wake Up. It's involved.
Imagine they gave her Shin Shoryu.
Yeah, okay, so segment, it feels like that, but what you gotta understand is
just don't accidentally chuck mobile gear at the no fun zone, then it's gonna come back and hit you.
is that what happens?
Yeah, you forget it reflects now.
It reflects, yeah, that's true. I feel like it might crash.
It makes I think it makes the Claren matchup into
Shovel
Crag
Knight's
way
always
better.
so scary, man. I always am like, oh god, it's gonna crash, so we test it thoroughly enough.
I think it makes the Claren matchup into Crag way better now.
Yeah, I agree.
Because reflecting rock is way better than vaporizing
I think it just straight up gave her back a down B.
Yeah.
Like she didn't really have a down B before
She
this
had
match.
she had it for jump resets.
Yeah, and even then, like, you'd get it off stage and be like, aha, I hit you.
Now I have
All right,
nothing.
your turn again. So, yeah, no, I really like that change. I think it's, obviously we're gooning around still, but when you're playing it seriously, the cool thing with counter versus parry, parry's frame 3, out until frame like 11. Counter starts on like frame 9 and is out until frame like 20 something.
Yeah,
like
it's way longer, but it's a slower startup.
It's also bigger.
Because the hitbox has to come close to Claren, not hit Claren.
For sure. And I think it's really cool because it makes a situation where if you try to hit him like right immediately out of disadvantage, you get parried. But if you do a delayed option like Maple forward strong, you can get countered because you'll catch the end of the counter.
Yeah, no,
and that's kind of cool.
I saw you. Your counterplay to it was just start charging strongs.
Because
then if he presses the button, then it.
If you charge a strong far enough away and he parries, I just let it go. Yes. Ooh, that sounds cool.
New bugs.
That's the new Rainbow Maple stick.
It's probably a controller got unplugged while something was pressed.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, we're seeing different bands than we saw in match 1. We see Merchant start this time. starting out on Merchant Port here. You know, we're getting a run back from winners finals here, where Chompers won it pretty decently convincingly in a 3-0. Or as people would say, 3-0, but it was close. And we're going to see Chompers has been playing really well around that down special and not getting punished for it. Ooh, an unfortunate death from Dinos really early on here. Let's see, can Chompers survive this edge guard here? Looks like he's going to make it back to stage. Oh, beautiful fair. We see Dino's kind of SD to stock, and then Chompers just took one at like 68.
You know, it's a little confusing to know which one's which. I got you. Yeah, you really want to specify.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, it's like, I got a little something else for it.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, it's very important
There
to
you go.
specify these things because they need to know who's in loser side. So,
Yeah.
yeah. If it's not obvious, then
Then they're never gonna know.
exactly.
And then we see down special happening again.
He loves it in this matchup, and I think it's great. But I don't think he's okay. So we were talking about this before. Chomp's already playing around the down special so freaking well.
So the thing that Schoolie and I were talking about is that Chomp's always ready for the edge cancel parry.
And he's
Or the
also
parry stun.
like just a little far away. So like when he's getting hit by down B, he's gonna hit like here instead of like here like I am. Which means he's already farther away, so he doesn't get really followed up on.
Yeah, he doesn't get the strong follow up. He gets like an aerial or
So
something.
it feels like the old down B
Yeah.
for him.
But the whole thing is that he's been
Oh
playing
my
for
God.
the parry cancel, the parry stun cancel. But the whole thing is that down B is the counter to that now.
Yeah. So it's like an extra layer. Also, Edalus can act sooner out of up special now, so
Yeah.
he's able to like pick options he couldn't pick before, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Though I haven't seen him. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe he's doing it all the time, and I'm just not noticing it yet.
I think
But,
his fair armor's coming out earlier is the big deal.
Yeah, I could see that. I still feel like he
Also,
hasn't.
Dinos is bringing this game back after being really far down.
Yeah, like he's a. Oh, okay,
Uh-oh.
well,
Yep, there we go. We said something.
volleyball serve.
Yep,
Boop into boop.
yep. It's the set spike.
Yep. I still remember the first time I coined volleyball serve, and Chompers watching the VOD lost his shit. And I was like, "You said volleyball serve," and I was just like, "What?" It's like 2 weeks later.
Once he
Love
finally
Chomp.
got to do his VOD review. We're
He has
going
a big
back to
backlog.
Merchant, baby. Yeah, he's on stream too much.
Accurate. Well, it turns out when you like win every other tournament, it helps to be on stream a bit. so.
Could he try and like lose a little bit for the little guys?
That's when SBS.
These little guys are like plastic dinos.
the little guys.
I mean,
Good
if
spacing,
you
Noah.
think about it age-wise.
Oh yeah, Noah's like 40. Chompers is like 19. No, he's like I think he's 20.
It's really funny because it's backwards.
Yeah. I don't know
Oh
how
my
big of a gap
gosh.
there is age between the two. I feel like they're close. I feel like they're close. I don't know.
Dinos is 21, 22?
Dinos is 22 at least.
Yeah.
He might be turning 23 soon. Might be 23. Fuck, I don't know.
No, because he turned 21.
Okay,
He
Donald
turned
just
21.
18. Yeah, no, Noah should be 22.
Yeah.
Turning 23 soon. Well, not soon, but
Sometime this year,
yeah.
I think.
Or next year, I think. Like early next
Just
year.
something like that.
But anyway, Chomp is, I think, 24? Might be 23. Might be 23.
I think he might be 23 because I'm sitting over here at 24, old man.
26. I am absolutely Grandpa Maple, and I accept it. It's okay. I am old.
Well, yeah, because we've got like soul rifles.
Yeah, like
16.
98% of the Maples are just like
El-
below the age
I think
of 10.
LP's like 18, 19. Like,
And then, hey, Elkies is 19? 20? They're on the older end, I think.
yeah. Oh,
Maybe
he
they're 18.
barely
I think they're
barely
18
missed his
actually.
parry cancel there.
Do I just turned 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say I saw that it was a.
Yeah, all the little kids are now growing up.
They're growing
so
up.
proud of them.
Now they're
I
coming to take our
remember-
money.
When they were the littlest little things.
Now they're
Just
coming to
baby
take our
Rano.
money.
Yeah, I know. They've been taking our money. Dude.
Yeah.
If anything, we're just hoping that age slows them down a little bit. Now
Like,
you're at our level.
brings them closer into
Yeah.
our level. You know?
That'll teach you. Your reflexes are gone,
Maybe,
kiddo.
maybe
No,
Soul
I mean,
Rifle's hands will slow down a little bit.
He's got at least 2 more years.
Yeah, I know.
The Maple Curse happens at 18. Ooh.
Oh.
God, that was actually really slick.
Yeah.
Because if Chompers went for an immediate aggressive option, he could have gotten caught there.
Which usually he probably would have there.
I don't
Just
know
toss
if
out
usually. It's just kind of like a 50-50. Like,
I
with
feel, I
Matt.
feel like Chomp would normally toss out a nair there because
he can,
because
yeah.
Dinos didn't really have time to parry.
Whoops. Can you type in Grand Final?
Oh yeah, I forgot to change the. To, do we want to type out the grand or do
Nah,
we
that's fine. GF is good.
Gatekeepers 167 girlfriend?
Gatekeepers. Oh. Well, that would have caught the end of the roll if it was a little delayed.
Yeah, we see the Edalus with 3 stocks right now. Goodbye. Goodbye, my son.
Chompers just like, what time is it? 10? Oh man, sorry, John.
Dinos wants, Chompers wants the hot chicken. That's what I'm hearing.
I think they close at 10. He's gonna be really disappointed.
I looked it up. They said 11, but they also said their grand opening was tomorrow, not today. So I don't know.
I'm not saying I would necessarily be opposed to walking over.
Bro,
and
some
taking
hot
a peek.
chicken. Some hot chicken would be some fire.
Did anyone go weird characters? Let me think. None that I saw. It's a pretty serious bracket, as you can
No,
tell. from
I
losers
entered
finals.
anything that I was spectating. I entered in the. Schoolie went Raster, but I don't know if that matters because
That wasn't really.
He got caught.
Schoolie actually went Raster. It was good.
Yeah, he got caught in the O2 bracket like me.
Oh God, it's so fucking gross hearing that. I'm like, what do you mean O2? I'm like, oh yeah, right. There's like 8
Arizona.
top 50s. That's fair. A 10-man bracket, 8 of them are top 50, and 2 or 3 are fucking amazing and almost there too.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I mean, he lost to Integral, but that was a really close fight, and that was his Raster.
Integral's good.
And then he lost to Bread and losers.
That's fair.
And then I lost to Chef, then Parker.
Then Brad lost to Chef. That's awesome. Parker lost to Ash. And then I fought everyone. I decided I just wanted everyone except... No, I got to fight Chomp too, so I get to fight you or Schoolie. Which is
No,
unfair.
you need to lose to Sawtooth to fight me.
And if I lost to Sawtooth, then I would have been able to fight Chomp. So,
Uh-huh.
you know. It's hard.
Yeah.
Trying to min-max to get everyone in there, you know?
No, maybe it would have thrown everything off. Sawtooth beats Chompers, so then you do get to play him down in
Okay,
loser semis.
so, real talk, of the people who are more likely to beat Chomp, Sawtooth and Ash are up there.
Well, yeah,
I'm not.
well,
My odds are hard.
Silva's a cheater.
True. I think there's some matchup that goes into it, and also player stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think as a player, Ash and Sawtooth are both way more likely to beat Chompers than me right now, just in how they play and their characters and bracket.
Oh, no, I know as a player, I always throw Bread off when we play.
Believe it. No, I can totally believe it.
And then Parker was also thrown off our first game. I almost took the first game off him.
Your Maple's getting a lot better, though, too.
I have not played the game in like a month and a half.
Played other fighting games, though.
Yeah, I did play a little bit of Strive, and that always helps me playing
Low-key
other fighting
helps.
games.
I've been picking up a lot of Strive, too, and it's making me appreciate slower options more. And,
See, but
I mean, it straight up won
Past
some
couple of
games.
weeks, I've just been playing Overwatch 2.
Oh, there you go.
Which, honestly,
favorite
is
fighting game.
reaction time, because characters move damn fast in that game.
My favorite fighting game, Overwatch 2.
Yo, I just play Doomfist, and then I'm playing a fighting game, right?
Basically. I don't know who I'd play anymore. I used to play Tracer.
Chomp, please win the game.
Chomp!
Don't let the dinosaur
I know
do
what you're
this.
thinking. Ooh, I can get 5 more games. Do
Of
not.
practice. Don't let the dinosaur do it.
Chomp.
Show him the bear is stronger than the cat.
Chomp, it's already 10, buddy.
I was gonna say we're actually running brackets somewhat on time tonight.
That a boy. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not that immediately, though, but we'll see.
That Nair landed. That's insane.
If Dino's got that parry out, it's hard to parry Nair, right?
Yeah.
But if he did get the Nair out, or parry out. Oh, gosh.
The Nair.
Nair! Nair, my below. Oh, this is it. Ooh. No, wow, actually really good on Chomp.
Uh-oh.
It's like barely in out of range. This is kind of scary. I don't know, man. Sit on him.
Just goes for the sit.
The fat ass.
And now he's got 2 more stocks.
You're a bully. You're a bully, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Finish him off.
Just do this really quick.
Chomp. All right, well, he's alive. He lost his armor, though, for that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this...
Ooh, doesn't get the tipper up air.
It's, like, spacing. I can't tell if it's...
Wait, why does that not reflect the icicles back up?
Icicles can't reflect.
That is dumb.
Yeah?
Because that would be really funny to see an Edalus do that onto that and then they just shoot back up and hit him.
Okay, I would love to see that, but...
Like Malo Ball magnetizes to him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, no, it's tricky, man. It's tricky. I think the move, like, they'd have to hard code it to work differently. Same thing for, like...
Oh, no, they'd have to do a lot of math to for the reflection to figure out what angle it should be going at off of that.
Yeah. It's the strongest move, MSB.
Yeah.
Truly. No, I was saying, it's funny that...
That's not Kragnair.
Yeah. The arc that the way that I see our top players tend to be...
Oh my gosh.
Jeebus!
No.
Noah's like, yo, I thought you could try to go to that hot chicken place, huh?
You thought you would get chicken, didn't you, Squidward?
Oh, you'll get chicken, all right. Time to go to Cane's.
Get you a Cane's pizza.
Listen, sweetheart, we're gonna go to Cane's. We're gonna get some pizza.
This is what they get for putting Maples on commentary.
Accurate. Degenerate.
I mean, did you see the Maple Cord post-patch?
It's always fun. I love Maple Cord. All of them goons are my favorite. They're the best.
Richard instigates it all.
Richard is a Chad. Absolutely King Chad. He is one of my favorite people in Maple Cord, and I met him through Maple Cord, which is so funny. I want to hang out with him at Heatwave.
He was at last Heatwave.
He was. I didn't get to talk to him much, though. I want to like, shoot the shit with him more. He's a nice guy. Dinos is looking to keep us here, and I believe Jake is the name of the guy who runs everything. Keeping Jake here as long as possible.
He's just a bully.
He is.
Dinos hates minimum wage employees.
Yeah, Dinos...
I don't even know if he's minimum wage, but Dinos hates minimum wage employees.
Well, he's going for his doctorate. Dinos is a fucking idiot, but he also is smart enough to get a doctorate. So, you know, take that way as you will.
Yeah, but, like, is it a real...
Is it a real... it's just like in some made-up thing like behavioral and psychology. And yeah, no.
Some pseudoscience.
The sky's blue. Can science tell me that? Oh, yeah, probably. But no, he's I don't want to say anything else because it's coming out too nice. He's too smart. And by too smart, I mean a fucking idiot.
See, I just went into a STEM field that didn't even need a master's, so...
It's not a bad idea. I met the right people and impressed the right people and got an internship. And then I carried that internship into 2 years of experience, and it turns out that's enough to get hired in some places.
No, Sigmund, that is tech. I have a computer science degree.
I was supposed to get one. I had 2 years of college.
If you're already working in it, it does not matter.
But that's the big thing is I'm like, I had 2 years of college in it, and then I got my first job and didn't need to finish my degree. So I kind of want to go back and do it at some point. But, like, I have experience at 2 companies.
Oh, my God.
That's hype. You know, we take that. Chompers, thank you. Chompers is like, all right, I had my fun. But
I got a few extra games.
It does work! It works!
Why does that happen, bro?
I'm so fucking happy that works! We need to test things.
Okay, I love that Chompers just has it so ingrained in him to icicle when recovering that even when they're all getting hit by the field guaranteed, he still does it.
Yup! And Sigmund, absolutely what you just said. That's what my path is looking like right now for web dev. But in case my employer is watching, it is a really fun job. I do love it a lot. And
no, just get your employer to pay for you to get a master's.
My boss knows Rivals.
Oh, let's go!
Which is super freaking cool. I literally couldn't have asked for a better job. I love everyone I work with. They're super cool. And I get to make programs that help like doctors and nurses do their jobs. And that's awesome. I'm so happy about it.
Do you work at Epic?
No, Epic.
They're like a big healthcare like.
No, I work
system.
for Copa Health.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a Maricopa health conglomerate. If
Oh,
you
that
didn't land that, I was dead, by the way.
That tech was insane. It was a melee alms attack, but going upwards.
Wow, this is a good set.
And we've just been shooting the shit.
Well, that's all you
AZ
can do.
comms, baby.
It's a local, man. I know these guys.
We
these idiots
we
too
knew it was
much.
gonna be these two, and it was gonna be close.
Pretty much. I'm always having a good time fighting them, but I still need to do more. I need to learn more. Dinos, we can't take it seriously when we fluctuate.
Also, playing into Dinos, you never know how he's gonna play that time.
It's true. We usually just kind of end up. If he goons, like if you try to play super serious and your opponent is Clown Fiesta, it doesn't really work.
No, because they're just gonna hit you with something random and kill you when your DI's bad.
But if you Clown Fiesta with them, you both have a very good time.
Yeah, and then no one knows what's going on.
Like you need to be able to out-clown them to be able to make them play normal again. That's the true strat. If you can't out-clown, then you can't actually play as well.
Oh, the Dacus comes out. We haven't seen much Dacus at all.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
Okay,
We get
so
chicken.
Chompers has been just on it with those down strongs.
Uh-huh.
He's just like, I don't know, dude. His like fucking...
He hasn't been getting weak
His
hit like at
8th
all.
eye opened because his 4th, 3rd, and 12th have opened a long time ago. But
Uh-huh.
he keeps opening new eyes, and this one was the down strong one. He just like sees it and goes,
Yeah.
love it. So good. GG's.
He just hits the big axes to his sides.
Thank you all for watching.
Sign up for Heatwave. I'm not signed up, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite, but sign up for Heatwave.
Oh, what's that? You're signing up tonight? That's crazy.
I
You
don't
also
know.
do the same.
I don't know if I can go, so...
That's understandable. But definitely sign up. It's good. It'll be a lot of fun.
Heatwave
And,
is Pog. I went
we will
last
see
year,
you
and it was
all.
sick.
Sign up for Heatwave.
Thank you. And we will see you all later.
Also, sign up for the pre-Heatwave
Heatwave's- it's too
Gatekeepers
many.
when
Oh,
it's
yeah, the
available.
Gatekeepers. It's good,
When
yeah.
it's available.
True, but still sign up for Heat. Bye, guys.
Watch